Hello? I don't hear you, but maybe I'm not supposed to. Hello?
I don't know if this works. Wait, is it on the right microphone?
Mic off.
Hello? I have no idea if anything's working. I have no idea. Bum. Bum, 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 bum. Can you? Oh, it's doing the big think. I know you can. Oh, I think, yeah. I think my gilded is broken. Let me quit and rejoin gilded. Didn't know palm trees. Damn. Okay. Thinking about it. Pepsi! Oh, no, I think it's mine. I think it's me.
No. I can hear the music coming through Gilded, but not your voice. So that was a fun thing.
Here is... Not that input. We gotta change the input! This one. And now, you should be able to hear me.
Ah, now I can hear you. Yes, hello.
Oh, Jesus Christ, are you okay?
I'm very dehydrated from the hot day.
Oh, I've chosen to accept the heat. So, the whole purpose of me moving into a new house, okay? I have a bigger office, more space. You'd think it'd be cool. No! I'm in the basement. What I think I need to do is build an exhaust for my computer. I think that's where we're at right now. My office, I'm in questionable clothing. I'll put it that way. This is a no pants zone, just in case anyone is wondering. This is definitely a no pants zone.
Same here. It's the rules. If you want to stream here, you have to be just in your shorts.
I mean, yeah. Well, in your pants, if you're in UK. So I got really excited about this game because I thought it was going to be a split screen, like we combined the arcade together. No. But
Yeah, I was I was out there looking at my phone while the story time is going off in the park. I'm like, ooh, this is exciting. And then you updated me. I'm like, God damn it.
but this game does like hit every nostalgia thing ever. Like legitimately, this is nostalgia on. Like right now, the music video is
The kid has
NTV.
now stopped watching Daniel Tiger and he's pointing at you on his screen now.
I remember that when he used to be everywhere. Now he's never around.
Yeah.
I've
I mean,
been.
you could do a changing now, can't you, kid? Yeah.
Did you ever invest in the hook spray system that we discussed?
It didn't really have the room for it.
It's just a metal hook and a spray system. I mean,
I don't even have the time to put up shelves in a pantry, let alone all the other stuff I wanna do.
oh, I wonder if it's a no boop the snoot zone. I mean, listen.
I might have somehow sent
No.
maybe something he could use for that.
I need a proper bot for YouTube, right? And that's the thing.
Yeah.
Because I hate using stupid, what do you call it? I'm trying to think of the word. I hate using third-party services, like Nightbot.
Yeah.
So I've taken the task of learning Python simply so that I can do things that, like, you know, program my own bot and do that kind of thing. It has been terrible. It's been a terrible time. Look at this, Bebsy. Look at this. It's ours. We have King Wash.
Ooh.
It fits.
I'm gonna change a baby, and well, not baby, but toddler, and then be right back. I think I've got like a dozen Python books on how to learn how to do Python coding. I think I got like one page into it. It was like, yeah, I'm not doing this.
I've been doing the LinkedIn learning. I find that so instead of like a big massive book, it's little bite-sized 5-minute, 10-minute like do this. This is what it does, and keeps like, you know what I mean.
Perhaps even an ungrateful and capricious teenager.
I find that's been helpful instead of a big massive book, just little tiny itty bits.
Let's go over the basics one more time. Pay attention. First, take a basket of laundry and load it into an empty machine.
I thought this was an arcade game. Why am I doing laundry in an arcade game? It's great. Okay. We're loading up the laundry. 10 out of 10. We did it, boys.
Good idle is time wasted. Maintenance and cleaning are your responsibility. Any trash, pick it up and dispose.
We have to pick up the trash. I'm so glad I paid $25 for this. I can pick up the trash. Oh, so good. Look at me go. Picking up all the trash. Oh, so good. Okay, is there any is there any on the floor? Oh, what's that? Soda can. Another soda can. Hamburger. You can tell this is super based on the 80s just because the wrappers for the hamburgers are styrofoam. Like, that is attention to detail. All right. In you go. Boom! S rank for throwing out trash.
Remove the wet items and transfer them to a tumble dryer.
All right. Take the laundry out. Put the laundry away. I didn't even tweet out that we're live. Maybe I should do that. Maybe we should. One second. I forgot to tweet out we're live. Oh boy, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm a professional streamer. I swear, I'm professional. Twitter. Live
Back in
with
your seat. There you go.
Arcade Paradise. Boom. Boom, boom, boom.
That's why I'm not there. He had to throw out the trash.
You have to throw out the trash.
Ah.
I forgot to tweet and put things places. So I'm doing that now. Public announcement. It's a living.
By the way, things were a little bit confusing for me. It's because I've somehow put the stream 12 seconds behind.
Ah.
There we go.
To any other small jobs. Your reputation is your livelihood. Broken machines, scattered trash.
And I lost the chat. Chat, don't do anything rude. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're fine. Wait, no, we're not good. We're not good. We good now? We're good now. Okay.
Toilets will lose
We're all right.
customers. No one wants to come to a faulty, smelly laundrette.
I feel like laundrette is like the UK way of saying laundromat.
Yep.
Because, like, what I found weird, okay, because I played a little bit before. Oh, we have to rotate? I defeated the toilet. You'll see why in a second why I find it weird, because, like,
Take them out and place them ready for the customer to collect.
later on when you're getting money, they divide the money into dollars and pounds. It's weird. Picking up the laundry. And... Ooh. You just did a tweet? Oh, you did a tweet? Your tweet says... One second, I'm pulling out my phone. I'm pulling out my phone. My tweet says...
Let's say all this stuff about, you know, unclogging the toilet, doing all the laundry. Like, this is... I don't need to be in the game. I'm doing this already.
Right? It's real life.
This is my life now.
Okay. So from Strike Boy, my favorite internet doggo, Empty Bacon, along with my favorite red panda, the red panda, the Bebsy, are playing a new video game, and I'm totally not gonna let them to go die in some sort of game like in Dauntless, and then I'm gonna have a sandwich, and then never ever 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 let them live again. That's what the tweet says. It says that you left us to die. Thank you. I'm so glad.
Sounds legit.
Yep.
I'll be keeping tabs.
It did break the 100
Sign me up.
On time, keep the place clean, and don't cut corners.
See, this is the part that is multiplayer. So, like, if
Your age, garment
we can
sanitation,
play these arcade games
everything in life comes free.
together. That's basically the multiplayer of this.
Once, show
And so far, there's only one multiplayer game I found. It's basically air hockey, and that's it.
plant always needs fresh.
That's no good. I want to be Nicolas Cage in Willy's Wonderland.
With all the grape soda.
Yeah, just sitting in a corner, just playing pinball all day long. I'm like, it's fine.
I argue that is his best movie ever.
He sort of seemed to enjoy it.
I really hope they make a second one. I really do. That is my biggest hope. Like,
I mean, they're not wrong. Half a degree equals no degree.
So, like, for example, so I've never heard them called like this before. The maybe you can confirm if this is British or not. The coin catcher. So, like, you know where the area where you get all the like, you know, when you put in your tokens, right? What is that called to you?
The coin return?
No, but like the not the coin return, but like, you know what? So you put your coin in, and the coin goes down.
Yeah.
And goes into a bucket.
Yeah.
What is that called?
On the inside?
Yeah.
Or... Oh, I don't think I've ever thought about what it's called.
Because they call them hoppers here, which I'm pretty sure is like
The washing machine
super
token
UK.
operated. Remember to remove the cash from the token.
I don't know. I've never really thought about that part of the machine being named.
I mean, hopper works too. I mean, I guess that's, you know, technically, I guess that's what it is. But just like, it's always the coin catcher. Like, that's what I would always call it.
My breakfast today consists of a Mars bar. And not just any Mars bar, a Canadian imported Mars bar.
Super illegal. You're gonna get arrested by the police.
Yeah. It's like having unpasteurized cheese. They're gonna come for you.
You know, we joke about that stuff, but like, I found out how serious they were when I went from, like, because I did a States trip, right? Me and my wife went to the States for, like, you know, just a day, and like it's a stupid thing of mine. We went grocery shopping because we're close enough to the States now that like going grocery shopping is the same as almost going to a normal grocery store here, right? I'm like, you know what? Let's go to the States and get some just stupid, like, U.S. only goods. Stuff we can only get there, right? Like Mountain Dew Red Fiesta or or whatever, right? When we were coming back, they were like, yeah, we have to look at the dog food. We have to look at this. We have to make sure that it's nothing, you know, terrible. And Jesus Christ. We almost didn't, like, this I was kind of surprised. They let us keep an orchid. And my wife got a plant. And I'm like, you know, they're not going to let you in with that. They're like, yeah, no, it'll be fine. Yeah, it wasn't fine. They're like, what is this? Straight gold, baby.
We once went to what's the flipping store they call it in Canada? It's you can buy whole like huge gigantic tubs of nuts and candy and spices.
Oh, Bulk Barn.
That's the one.
Bulk Barn.
So we went in there. We got a whole bunch of like spices and stuff, and you know, they're all bagged up and labeled. We like put them inside like a tin to keep them all safe and stop everything from stinking up the luggage. And of course, we're coming back through the through the airport customs, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we got a whole bunch of bags full of strange powder." It's like, "Yeah, you've been randomly selected for a search. Can you explain these?" I was like, "We went to Bulk Bar." They went, "Oh, okay."
Like on the American side or the
one
Canadian
was like
side?
labeled like cumin, the other was labeled like gelatin. I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, fine."
I'm just imagining this Texan guy who's never had spices in his life, right? Going, what's this cumin on? What is this? Is this some new terrorist plot? Like,
Yeah.
You know what I like about this game? So, like, it's gonna be a little bit delayed, but
You get $120 from just taking gum off of a machine.
oh no, 20, just 20. But
Oh, okay.
so these guys apparently can't do models very well, right? So they solved that problem. So they also solved the problem of people getting in your way, right? So like these guys, they're in the seat and they're like, oh, let's invest further and see how terrible they look. What's going on? Why are they becoming the Matrix? I don't feel good, mister. Oh, they're gone. Basically, when you walk
Oh my god, it's the flippin' GTA remasters.
No, but the GTA remasters, they got in your way. These guys just
We're
fade
living
into.
in a simulation.
Yeah, no, this is literally like it's the simulation. Oh, is there another gum?
You're PacMan. You're going around eating the ghosts.
Yes. What's her name?
The game has become real.
S8. What's her name? I'm trying to figure out her name.
It doesn't matter. She won't live much longer.
Well, no. If I approach her, she turns into pixels.
Yeah.
More laundry.
I'm trying to keep like Daniel Tiger at a volume where he can hear it, but it doesn't get picked up on the mic that much.
That's how we get DMCA.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to. So this is like what 1980. I would say like this is definitely 1980s. So a single watt for $250 seems expensive. Or is that just me?
Yeah.
I also am conflicted, right? So like the guy on the right, clearly from the 80s. He's got the tracksuit, neon colors. You can spot him some space. The person on the left though, she's got like an alien T-shirt. That was really popular like in the 90s, like 94, 93. We all had alien T-shirts. Like the kind of like the 90s jeans, wearing like canvas, like and the neck. She's got the neck thing. I never know what to call it. Like the collar, but like this is.
The choker.
Yeah, there you go, the choker.
NECA Chief. Okay.
Yeah, she's got like the choker that was really popular in the 90s.
But coming back, judging by all the artists I follow and their sudden new fetishes they draw, chokers are on the way back in.
Oh my god, yeah, absolute. Like I was, so where I live now, I'm like maybe, like it's a small town, but we somehow have a high school with just enough people to justify having a high school, and like it looks like I'm looking back in the 90s. Like I'm like, what's going on?
Well, that is small town Canada, is just back into the 90s everywhere else.
To be honest, though, I mean, you're not wrong. Our convenience store has a rental shop. Like, you go in and rent movies.
How much are the laser discs there?
It's $1 a day, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, something like that. It's like $1 a day or so. It's something very cheap. And
Do you get fined if you don't rewind the tape?
yes. I know you're trying to make a
Yay.
joke, but no, they have VHS, and yes, there's a 25-cent charge.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, it's there is an arcade near here called Game Over. It's in actually Ontario. It's not too far. It's like 45 minutes away. It is actually, it's very much like this place. It's got it has DDR, three games with like shooting games like Big Hunt and Deer Hunter and Big Buck and like stuff like that. One of them were broken. 2 pool tables and a VR room. I was like, okay.
It's one of the old style machines where you got like stand in the rubber circle and.
I didn't even look at that because me and my wife we went in and I'm like, I'm only interested in fighting games, right? Like, that's why I go. I go, pay like $1, spend like 6 hours on my $1, because you know when you beat the game, like certain versions of Street Fighter, if you beat it, they just rewind. They just keep going. It gets slightly harder. I remember my mom left me at an arcade for like 4 hours. And she gave me like $10. Like she came back, I'm like, here's your like, you know, $7 back. And she's like, what the hell? So it was the cheapest form of entertainment for me. Just stick me in an arcade and let me play Street Fighter forever.
The equivalent we had was on the island was it was a store. It was like it's called Aladdin's Cave. And like they got you could buy furniture and toys and house goods, just all under one
Why
roof.
is this ringing a bell? I think I've seen I think UK YouTubers talking about it. It's like I don't want to say it's like Walmart. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Kind of.
It's not quite.
This is a small. This is like a small town rural Walmart kind of thing. But
Like-
in the furniture section, right before the toy section, there was a small little stand where they had the Sega Mega Drive as a demo display, and people would come in, leave their kids in the store for the day to just go play on that Mega Drive demo station, and then come back and get them in the afternoon.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That
It's
sounds
like, and then basically the store went, yeah, you can't do that. So they turned it into, we'll only turn it on if you are going to be
shopping there. Have a security guy at the front. Where's your kid?
Yeah.
Oh, he's in the bathroom. I'm just getting something quickly for my guy.
My sister and I were happy enough to just like stand back and just watch the others play it, and then when they were done, they would turn it off. But we'll just stand there and go, and then walk off and look at the Lego sets.
Kmart. That's the closest. I was trying to think of like what it would be closest to. A Kmart or a Rossi's. Do you remember Rossi's? It's like that's a Canadian thing, I think. It's not really American, but it's like a Kmart, I would say. For our American viewers, it's like not as good as Walmart, but like it's not bad. It's just like it's almost like Zellers. It's the like the older, rundown, beat version of what it like the big box store. Would you agree with that, Bebsy?
Yeah. I see what that. Hello.
Do they even have a lens? You know what? Oh, we're gonna Google this. We're gonna Google this. I'm like now I'm obsessed. Chrome. Aladdin's. It was Aladdin's Cave, right?
Aladdin's Cave on Guernsey, the island. I don't know if they even have a website. Let's have a look.
Yep. Aladdin's Cave. 19 arcade. 19 Queens Arcade, Leeds, United Kingdom. They specialize in jewelry, so that's not the right one.
Right, here we go. Ooh, they have a website. AladdinsCave.gg.
Oh no. Is it
The
real?
website
though?
makes it look a lot more fancier than the store, really. I remember it being. Can we see a picture? I want to see a picture. Oh, I don't have pictures. Oh. God, because it was just basically this big warehouse in the middle of like a rural area with a big car park.
Yeah, like I said, it's very much like the Kmart. You know, like you wouldn't necessarily, if you're trying to like get the finest things in life, you wouldn't go there. But if you're looking for a simple table, you know, to last you for a year or two for
Wow.
$20, you'd go there.
Wow, they've actually really made the place way more like modern and shiny and upmarket than I remember it being.
Oh, really?
Wow, they've done work on this. I'm actually impressed. They got nice little wooden floors now, rather than that office like
Carpet?
panel carpeting that
Yeah.
you'd find everywhere. Where if you move just like an inch, you'd get carpet burn.
That's how we liked it.
Oh, the number of like school trousers I burned the knees through just going to school. Night City. Oh,
Oh no,
this
no.
is, I guess, their version of PacMan. Oh no! Oh, PacMan with a twist.
Shoot him with music. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, that's hilarious. So
Yeah,
we,
you got a little.
you shoot them with music, they just jam out. That's amazing. Jam out, buddy. Oh, there's a new car. Okay.
Yeah, so you get like it's a free gimme if you crash. It's kind of like an extra life. Ah, no, it looks like the map indeed like loops around. Oh, maybe not.
I got a tank.
Whoa.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can crush cars, I guess.
Hey, kiddo. Oh, that's their version of Pac-Man eating the ghosts. Yeah, there we go. It's actually, thought about that. Didn't just take Pac-Man and reskin it. They added a few extra mechanics.
Oh yeah, no, the games are actually kind of like... So the main game feels like an asset flip. Like everything there is very, how do I put it?
Yeah.
It's not very well
You
done.
want that?
But the mini games and stuff like that, surprisingly, are really, really like put thought into it. Oh no!
There you go. Kiddo wanted up. But if I pause Daniel Tiger, he'll get upset and want it back in the chair again. So I'll just leave it to run in the background.
Okay, pause the game. Okay. Because it's getting kind of late in the game. It's 1 a.m. Oh no!
1 a.m. Those are rookie numbers. You gotta pump those numbers.
Oh, if you stay too late, you actually pass out. Apparently. Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay. Time to take the bus home.
Just climb inside a dryer to keep warm, and then.
Yeah, strike gold.
Okay, I wonder what was like you being dropped off at work the next day, like get out of here. But no, it's delivery. Oh, PDA! Wow, that's
yeah.
right, kids. That's the precursor to the iPhone.
Oh, like surprisingly, the attention to detail is actually really, really good, right? Because like when
If you're gonna do this, you can't really half-ass it. You really gotta like, you know what? Let's just really go for it.
you laugh at
Yeah.
because like when you're picking up the trash, right? The hamburgers are actually they have the styrofoam lid from back in the 80s. You know what I'm talking about? Not the wrapper,
Yeah.
but the actual styrofoam. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, see. But so far, I'm really like I said, I've been waiting for this game for a while, like legit a while. It's been on my favorites for a while because I'm my wish list, because you know. And I'm pleasantly gonna say this is pretty good. I like it. It's a 10 out of 10, I think.
I'm getting caught out sometimes by, you know, there are games I've been keeping an eye on. It's like, that's fine. And then suddenly out of nowhere, it's like, yeah, this game is coming out. Oh, cool. When's it coming out? Tomorrow. I'm like, what?
Tomorrow?
Never heard of this. When's it coming out? Like, flippin' Investigator. I hadn't heard of that until yesterday. And then you said, yeah, I got a key for it. I'm like,
Yeah, I might actually make that into a YouTube video, like an actual video, like a proper review. You know, because it does look pretty good. It looks like a game that. What we're gonna do is like, because my library is your library, my library is your library, is play it and just discuss what we thought about it for like 10 minutes. I think that's gonna have a good
like Lost in Play. I didn't hear of Lost in Play until yesterday. That's now out.
Never heard of it. I'll be honest, I haven't really paid attention to video games lately. I've been just been...
No. My biggest thing has been like following wholesome games on Twitter, and then there's some indie developers and like indie studio heads and stuff who will occasionally like retweet things. 2 Point Campus is out. Oh, okay, that's that there is. Oh, Estella's Nightmare. Sexual content, nudity, mature, hentai.
I'm in, boys.
Oh, beneath it, there's a game called OnlyFap Simulator 2.
Yes. This is like.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing: if YouTube and Twitch and whatever had much looser rules,
Cult of
I
the
can
Lamb
guarantee
is
you
out today.
I would stream every day. There's so many games I want to stream, but I can't because it's too risky. Way too risky.
I wanted to stream like Sexy Gentleman, like something, whatever business, Magnificent Gentleman Sexy Business, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But and then they went, yeah, like you do have the streamer friendly or the non-explicit version, but we can't tell which version you're gonna play, so it's probably not safe to stream it. I'm like, oh.
Oh, this is back with Mixer, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Wow. Cult of the Lamb was only something I heard of a couple weeks ago, and because it's Devolver, and then said, "Yep, Cult of the Lamb is now out." So I'm like, "Oh, ho, 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 ho."
I think Metal was gonna play that, wasn't he?
I don't know, but I hope he does, because it seems something like he would definitely enjoy.
I'm just trying to remember because like I said, I haven't like this is the longest besides work. This is the longest I've been on the computer in the last couple of weeks. I don't know, man.
Yeah, my time is I have to sit this with either Daniel Tiger or Bluey on one screen, and then me just browsing through like Imager on one side, just to pass my time, because I'm like I can't stand any more of this flippin' Daniel Tiger with his singing songs. Boo. Even now the kid wants out of the chair, but if I pause the show, he's gonna get upset.
It has to always
now
be
he's
played.
banging a
Never stop.
banging? Is that a Pringles tube? Oh no, it's a USB cable box. Okay.
That's good. He's banging the tubes.
Yeah.
Nope,
Uh.
There you go. I got
That's a
$30.
Stray to get back to.
Oh, did you hear they're releasing Prey? You hear about that? Prey? The new Prey?
The new Prey?
The Prey. So it's not based off of Prey, the 2016 game. It's not based off of Prey, the sci-fi game, which was really good. They really should make a second version of that. Maybe not call it Prey anymore. And then there's Prey the movie, which is
the prequel to Predator.
yes. So it's pray, pray, pray.
Yes.
It's not confusing at all.
Yeah.
I'm like, buddy, just call it anything else. Call it like, I don't know, The Hunt. Like, it's one of those words.
I'm so glad they just didn't call it like Predator Origins or Predator The Beginning.
You know what? That would make it clear what it is. If it's like Predator, or like, you know.
Maybe they want to do a reboot, but not call it a reboot.
Oh, jeez.
And if I remember from the flipping. Actually, I try not to go against like too many because I wouldn't say spoilers I heard about the movie, but how in Predator there's like these fully armed guys who, you know, don't stand a chance against this one predator, and then here we got like one young woman with a bow and arrow who's, you know, more than a match for it. I'm like, huh, okay.
You know what? To be fair, how did Arnold beat the original Predator, right? He didn't use fancy weapons. He used, like, pretty much guerrilla tactics. So I would say, you know what? That's not too far off from, you know, the lore. I would say that's actually a very acceptable answer. Because the thing is like the Predators are always looking out for advanced weapons and, you know, all this like weaponry, right? And these guys are just like, yeah, did you see that stick? It's laced with arsenic.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I suppose I think, you know, we're looking at all these things, and it's the opposite of being so advanced. You think it's magic.
That's it.
It's like, oh yeah, look away for these laser trip wires. Oh no, I fell in a hole in the ground. Oops.
But that's it.
Oh,
right?
someone's pooped.
Come here, you.
Someone's pooped.
I got you.
It's the
Yeah.
poop alert. Woo!
He's getting good now about like sitting down on the floor, and then when he's done standing up and pointing at himself.
Oh.
I'm like, okay. But if we try and put him on the potty chair, he starts freaking out. So he's not ready for that yet.
He's seen too many videos where the snake comes out of the toilet. That's what it is.
I know. You think the wife wouldn't be such eager to prank me like that, but there she goes.
Oh, more laundry. Welcome to Laundry Simulator 2022, where we just do laundry every day, all day. It's great. Got 30 minutes. It's got oh, it's almost dead. I want to buy the other arcade machine. Because I feel like later on we're going to have more time to actually play the arcade games. Right now it's just about collecting money so I can buy more arcade boxes. That's how it works, boys. You gotta do the hard work first. There you go. Ba-ba-bam! S-rank. Anyways. It's currently... Oh, it's only like 15. So that's like, what? 3? Set fire laundry. Hey, Eddie. How's it going, buddy? No! Jesus Christ. We're not setting laundry on fire.
Just Eddie.
It is just Eddie. Oh, dude, all like this is. I think this is the most I've streamed in like 3 months. I've streamed twice this month. I've been busy learning stuff and doing things and just. I was gonna do that today, and I'm like, wait, I'm free. Babsy's free. I have the whole day by myself. My wife's not here. Let's play video games. Wait, what are we waiting for? Are we waiting for Babsy? Yeah, because Babsy's here. He's just doing his fatherly duties and changing a dirty diaper. Being his child. Yeah, that's the voice of Babsy. Oh, that's creepy. Everything pixelates but the eyeballs. The eyelashes. You know what I gotta do? I gotta find out how VTubers do it, where they have it so that like when you like someone talks, that avatar lights up. Maybe we should get that for Betsy. Well, they're all censored. So like because the models are not that great, right? The models are kind of garbage, but if you get close, they just fade into existence and out of existence, so you can never really see how terrible the models are. It's a good way of dealing with, like, you know, bad models, 1, and 2, with collision, right? Like, if someone gets in your way, it doesn't matter, they just fade. Good, I like it. Dryer.
Oh, it's good I managed to set up a sneeze button.
There you go.
Whew. Otherwise, my first sound coming back to the chair would have been to blast your ears off.
Achoo! All humans, that is true, all humans fade in and out of existence with, with pixelation. That's what happened to... Wait, is that spoilers? I mean, it's been long enough since the movie. That's what happened to Spider-Man. Inside of, what was the movie? Endgame? N something? Can't remember.
Infinity War, and Endgame is when everyone comes back.
Ah, okay. That's what happened to Spider-Man.
I sometimes have to stop and think to go, hang on, because it was a fun time at the beginning, and now it's not to put them down, because a lot of people put a lot of hard work into making them, but they do tend to run through the same formula of like, okay, something's going on, haha, a few quippy jokes, some sarcasm, back to the action.
Well, yeah, it's a Disney movie. Disney movies are there.
The trailer for Forsaken. Forsaken was a really interesting game when they announced it. I was like, okay, this is cool. And then they put out a new trailer for it, and everyone's looking at that trailer thinking, Marvel has ruined everything now because it comes across as like a Marvel movie trailer.
I'm trying to think of, like, when you say Forsaken, I think of, like, the 1998 Forsaken. I'm guessing that's not what you're talking about.
No, I think it was a PlayStation exclusive, but it might be coming to PC. Hang on, Forsaken. I can't even spell. It's not my fault. I was woken up every 5 minutes. Forsaken video game. Not 98. Go away.
Yeah, see?
Not Forsaken Remastered. Leon, can you get your fingers out the speakers?
No.
I can't afford to
That's
buy
how you
more
become
speakers.
extra loud. It has the speaker
Oh,
power.
there you go. The top news post on IGN is the Forspoken trailer getting memed.
Oh, Forsaken.
Elaborate parody versions. Yeah, so Forspoken. Not Forsaken, but Forspoken.
I mean, I've never heard of that either, but
Yeah.
sounds like it's
If
a bit-
even Polygon is saying, like, Forspoken's new trailer sounds like Joss Whedon wrote it. Kotaku, very bad Forspoken ad gets absolutely roasted.
Oh, no. That's not good.
Wow. Oh, okay. It's coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox, it seems.
Okay.
I thought it was a PlayStation exclusive. I guess it's maybe
Yeah, as a
maybe that
PC,
was the case.
as someone who plays on PC, there are no more exclusives. They'll all eventually come here.
Even Spider-Man, except he won't look like Spider-Man in anymore. He'll look like flipping
Oh, did you
Tom
see?
Holland in the Spider-Man movies.
Do you remember Stray, the game? It just came out, Stray, the cat game we bought there. So,
Yeah.
within 48 hours, they replaced the model with the model from GTA 3, CJ. With from San Andreas.
Yeah, from San Andreas.
Yeah. And that's the
Here
one
we
that
go again.
That's the one that got reported. You can get waifus because of course you can, right?
What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa! I thought the first modern people like making versions of their cat. I was like, hey, that's pretty good. And then I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess we're getting all kinds of things now.
Yeah. What? Yeah. I just don't understand companies who are like, we're not going to make mods available, or we're going to ban you from mods. I'm like, you understand that mods make your game last forever, right?
If there's a game that's coming out on PlayStation 4, Switch, or PC, I'm like, I'll get the PC version.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, absolutely. It like there's still stuff being released for Doom, not from like 2014, like from bloody 1992. Like mods just make your game last forever. It's almost
Wow,
like
there's
when
like people making Arabic translations for Stray. There's a red panda.
they've done it now, boys.
Someone made a red panda. Oh my! It's not the greatest looking one.
The fact it's there.
But, there you go.
It's
Someone apparently requested it, and someone made it.
yeah. It's all about you know. Did someone make it?
Oh, okay. Wow. Wow. Let's go to images.
Oh no.
Ah. Aw. It does look like a stuffed toy that went through the washer and the dryer a few times. But, you know, I've seen worse.
It's free, and it's done. You know, that's the thing. Like, that's what always amazes me. It's done for free, right? It's not like, you know.
Yeah.
Do I have $500? I did have $500. I agree, baby. Let's buy that arcade.
Woo! Someone's done a Miles Morales Spider-Man costume skin for the cat.
I mean,
So it's this black cat with like the red spider webbing design over it and big yellow Spider-Man eyes.
that's perfect.
Wow.
You are buying Charles Entertainment cheese? What? I'm scared to ask. What is
Oh,
Charles?
they've got the cats from Sailor Moon.
Oh, Pepsi's now on a quest.
There's 9 pages of these.
Only 9.
So far.
So yeah, this game is all based off of like your dad is giving you a laundromat. And that's,
Minecraft pigs!
oh Jesus.
You can replace the cat with a pig from Minecraft.
Pepsi's done.
Put down.
Wow.
Are they spinning in different
Oh,
directions or
hairless
is it just
Sphinx cats.
my head? No, they're spinning in different directions. In perfect sync.
They've changed the cat's meow to Peter Griffin from Family Guy.
Oh, that wouldn't get annoying.
Someone's made a pug.
Oh jeez. So, yeah, this whole game is based off of like your dad's giving you a laundromat, and you're a total nerd from the 80s, and so you discover that he bought a couple arcade machines. When you the first day you discover they're making like $200, $300 each because no one ever empties them, right? You're like, oh, it's gonna make tons of money. So your whole quest is to change this laundromat into video games.
At the start, you open up the safe and you empty it like you're the FBI raiding Mar-a-Lago. Ah, I got a baby on the back of the chair. Who are you?
Hello.
Man, that to me is always Chuck E. Cheese. I'm making a Chuck E. Cheese. The whole Trump thing made me like I laughed so hard about that because I'm like the immediate reaction was like, we're living in a police state. Like, isn't this what you wanted to do to Biden's son? Isn't this like literally?
The judge, the flippin' FBI director he appointed, with the judge he appointed, with the law that he wrote in, and then said, "Hey, we're not. It's a raid! Like they broke in. No, they knocked on your door with a piece of paper from a judge saying that they had to come in and get the stuff."
Oh yeah, no, it was hilarious. I was like, that is just. It's like the Alex Jones
You know they're
thing.
trying to get ahead of everything, aren't they? They're getting ahead of everything. Like, oh, who's to say they didn't plant something? I'm like,
Oh Jesus.
so what he's telling us is they're gonna find something.
Yeah, no.
Where's your
It's,
cloth? Where's your cloth?
Find a cloth. Yeah, go wipe your face. You drooly little monster.
oh, look at that.
Yay!
I got a retweet from the makers. That's nice of them.
Woo!
There we go. Yeah, get
That's
the
always
laundry.
nice.
Get the laundry.
Beep.
Throw this in. Oh wait, over here. There we go. Ba-ba-bow. Okay.
Our party was a fun time, yeah.
Did you hear about the Alex Jones like trial and basically how that went down? Because that was hilarious.
There's several parts to that that are hilarious.
Oh no, there's only one. Okay, so a little bit of background. All right. So first, I mean, Alex Jones was not showing up to any of the court cases until it was like basically done, and like now it's.
I think he's like defaulted on like 4 other trials.
Yeah.
But he just.
So now like he's basically been found guilty. It's done, right? Like now it's about how much.
Now it's just damages.
Right.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, and this is the funny part, right? So in the process of the like legal stuff like this, right? They have to do something called discovery. Discovery is basically where you ask, do you have any documents?
Each side basically says, "What do you have? You give me yours, I'll give you mine."
Exactly, right? And of course, Alex Jones is like, I have nothing. I have nothing at all. I'm totally innocent. I already looked. There's nothing about Sandy Hook. Blah blah blah. Right? Okay, sure. All right. About 4 days ago, okay, they go on the stand, and the prosecution is like, so you said that you found nothing, absolutely nothing about Sandy Hook. And he's like, that's right, we found nothing. And he's like, well, then explain why your lawyer sent your whole history, like everything, literally everything.
The past 2 years of phone activity to us 12 days ago.
Yeah. And like
and when we told them that they did it and said, hey, did you mean to do this? They didn't do anything to stop us. They then defaulted to becoming part of the evidence we could present. And here we are. The fact that the prosecution sat there for like 6 days having all this stuff and just watching him just dig and dig and dig and said, okay, 6 days later, here's all the evidence that says you've been lying.
Yeah, and he's just there like, well, you have it. And he's like, yeah, because you weren't supposed to have it.
This is your Perry Mason moment. I'm like, no, it's a functioning human being movement.
Oh, that it just tells you how boomer he is. Like, I had to look it up. I'm like, who is that? And it's like from something like from the 1940s.
I knew Perry Mason. Then again, I watched it as a kid, so.
Yeah, you're also like 1,000, right? You are definitely older than me. You're celebrating your 60th birthday next week?
600. Don't try and make me 1,000. 600. Jeez. And even then, that's rounding up a little bit. Give me some credit.
But no, I literally had to look it up, and I'm like, okay, that's, And then, like, the worst part is, like...
Here's why I show how old I am, right? It's not just the color, Perry Mason. I've seen the black and white one.
Oh, Jesus.
I've seen it all.
The best part is, so, during the trial, right, he goes and does his thing, right? And then he does his show. Holy Jesus, he calls the judge a goblin woman. I'm like, first, who calls people goblins? I'm like, that's great.
Was there something with some images like, oh, so you don't have any anything against this judge, you've not been attacking this judge? This is no. Here's a photoshopped picture that you presented that has them with like devil horns and on fire, and here's another judge you don't like, also done up on Photoshop. You telling me that you don't have something against these judges?
Oh, it's so great.
And the thing people are talking about now is the fact that he sent nude pictures, a nude picture of his wife to Roger Stone.
Oh yeah, no, the whole thing is just hilarious. Like,
yeah.
Why?
His excuse was, I'm not a tech guy. I don't know what's on my phone. I might have been on there.
I'm not a tech guy.
They're making the frogs gay.
Radical.
Making the frogs gay.
And then what does Roger Stone do? He appears with a plea for people to send Alex Jones money.
Oh, there's
So, oh no, they're gonna make him poor. Quick, send him money.
Oh,
He tried to declare bankruptcy before this all went off. It's like, you can't just declare bankruptcy because you're not. So you're not.
There's more to that than you realize, right? Like, so
Probably.
so his company, InfoWars, whatever, right? He's diversified his funds in such a way it's really hard to keep track of all the money. As you do, right? If you're trying to scam the system, makes sense.
Yeah.
But what's really telling, okay, is there was a $54 million bill from a company that wasn't his. It was his parents. So basically, so basically he paid that company off in quotation marks, right? Because you have to. It's a bill. His parents has the money. So the money just really didn't go anywhere. It just went in a giant circle. It's just it's like the farther down you go, the more you're like, oh my god. Like I said, I think
something I quite turning into a positive light on it is someone put up a picture, I think it was on Twitter, saying like, oh, people who don't think that anger doesn't make you ugly. Here's a picture of Alex Jones, and here's a picture of who was Pippin Wesley in Star Trek Next Generation?
sure.
I've forgotten his name now. Shut up, Wesley.
We'll
But yeah, a picture of him and said, Dan, not.
Are you talking about
Will Wheaton.
Yeah, Wheaton.
Will Wheaton, yeah. A picture of Will Wheaton next to Alex Jones. It said, Will Wheaton is 2 years older than Alex Jones.
What?
And you're telling me you don't think
No!
you don't think that angry makes you ugly? Here's the picture.
No, I thought Will Wheaton was. I thought he was like me. Alex Jones is like what? 50,
Let's fact check this. Let's get this IMDb.
Yeah, because Will Wheaton is like what, 35, 40, and Alex Jones is definitely a boomer.
Well, let's see. Will Wheaton, born in 72.
A little bit.
He is 50. Will Wheaton is 50.
What? And how old is Alex Jones? That's the important part here. I don't believe this.
74. It's true.
What?
It's true.
I don't believe. I think the internet's lying to us. Because I thought Will Wheaton was like maybe 45.
Well, the fun part is almost 2.5 years older.
Yeah, no. I thought he was 45. To be fair, the last time I saw him was in Big Bang Theory years ago. But Alex Jones has looked like he's a boomer for like the last 30 years. Jesus Christ, I am legitimately surprised at that.
I knew that Will Wheaton was older than we all thought, but I was like, but yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, Will Wheaton just turned 50 mid-July.
Although I did think about this, and I want to make this almost official on the internet, because Betty White's now, that Betty White has unfortunately passed on, right? We need a new grandmother of the internet. I want to get Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton for internet grandma. Tell me I'm wrong.
I think she's definitely the nation's grandmother.
Oh yeah, no. That used to be Betty White, but
I don't know if we can move her into the. I don't know. I felt. Yeah, maybe.
Because the thing is you know what, and she, in some ways, it's a better connection for definitely America's grandma, because she's a hardcore Christian, right? But she doesn't care if you're gay or straight or whatever. She just wants people to be happy, and she uses millions of dollars for actual good. She doesn't advertise it. She just does it because she's like,
I'm
that's
signed
the
up
right
to
thing to do.
the imagination library. Like once a month, they send out books for kids.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and like it's
In fact, we're probably due a new book for you, aren't we? Yeah.
no, Dolly Parton is definitely like up there. It's like holy Jesus. It's like if any scandal comes out from Dolly Parton, it's gonna be like something just she had apple cider way too much one day, or something like that. Something like super innocent.
What I heard is that when because a lot of the stuff she has is not makeup as.
Well, she's dolled up. She's got giant bazookas.
Yeah, like when they go with her husband, she takes off the big wig and dresses normally, goes out, no one recognizes her, everyone just leaves them alone. Like, hey.
As it should be. Like I said, I think that's why Lady Gaga does her whole thing as well, right? Make sure that no one tries to, or that no one recognizes her. Although that's kind of faded away. Bob Barker for Internet Granddad. Bob Barker is I don't know. Bob Barker has got some baggage. He's got some heavy baggage. Like he's been caught. This was way earlier in his career when he was little, like 50 or 60, but he was he made a lot of girls feel uncomfortable. I'll put it that way. I don't remember the full story, but I remember him.
There's a reason people were talking about spaying and neutering your pets.
Yeah. Bob Barker, like I said, he's definitely a good TV personality. Internet grandfather. I'm trying to think who would be a really good internet grandfather, and it's kind of hard because all the older guys they have some sort of problem. Like Bill Cosby without a question, we know why. Morgan Freeman, same thing. Lots of women came out and said it made me feel uncomfortable. Trying to think of older actors. I'm having a hard time.
Keanu Reeves is getting there.
Yeah, you know what? Keanu Reeves, he's the uncle right now, though. He's the internet's uncle.
I was gonna say he's more like the fun uncle that turns up on a motorbike and going, "Hey, hop on, kids."
Yeah, and he's like, "You're beautiful. You're breathtaking." No, he's especially because like he's starting to diversify into like not just doing movies. He's done I think a couple of speeches and like he's kind of like accepting his role. He's going to become the grandfather, I think. Again, he's always super respectful, super easygoing. I'm trying to think. Like Tom Cruise is going to become the weird uncle, that's for sure. He's already there. Right? Like how much money did I need? 1,000? Jesus. That's right. You're looking up older actors now?
Trying to see what pops up and like just go to like any like image like Imager or something. It's like, oh, who's trending today? What's going on? I'm like, nope.
Oh,
nope.
Yeah,
They're dead. Nope.
I'm scared to open my my Twitter because like the first thing that was trending in Canada was furry, and I'm like, oh, that might be fun to review.
I remember you sent me that screen cap. I'm like, uh-oh, what have they done today?
Randy Jackson. I'm trying to think. What did he play in? Oops. Randy Jackson. Is he? No, I wouldn't say that's him. I was about to say, is that the guy who was on the black guy from American Idol? But I don't think that's him. Bob Geldof. See, I don't recognize that name, mostly because I don't pay attention to movies that much. Although that's changing. I'm spending a lot of time actually catching up on old movies and stuff like that. Okay, it is the same guy. Okay. Oh, I picked it up before it actually beeped. Okay. I see. Like I watched Peacekeeper. That was actually really good. John Cena. I was surprised how good that was. When we were talking about the movie like with superheroes just being terrible. Have you watched Peacekeeper at all?
No, I've seen it on the Plex. I'm like, oh, I'll get to that. But I've started on the Sandman, and half of that's been on pause most of the time. I put something on, and suddenly he starts needing us. I got to put this on pause, go over, deal with this, come back.
So
Bob Geldof is, I don't know. He doesn't always have the best history of things.
It's not about his popularity. I think it's just more like how genuine they are, right? Like, again, Dolly Parton and Betty White, they were just generally good, sweet people. And like, this was like a super like unknown fact. But when Betty White was actually becoming a star, there was some black singer, I can't remember his name, was about to come on, and she discovered that he was being paid like 1/3 she was, right? And she's like, what's going on? Like, why is he being paid less? Oh, well, he's just, he's colored. Yeah, well, I'm not going on until he gets paid equal. And they're like, you can't be serious. And she's like, I'm very serious. And she was about to walk out, and they agreed to pay him out. Like, after that.
There's also one where they came on and said, hey, you can't do that. She says, watch me, and gave him, like, more time.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's the same story.
And I think the show got cancelled soon after that. I was like, oh, I see.
Well,
That's how it is it?
Apparently they lost control of the show. But, I mean... No, she like you said, she was a generally good person. That's what's important.
What on the Buzzer network here? They got like old game shows and stuff. It should be on like a. We know it's Blankety Blank in the UK. But it's here like you got to fit like Celebrity Squares or something like that. And,
oh, okay. So yeah, it's Celebrity Squares. It's literally called Celebrity Squares. It's like a
yeah. There wasn't that one. It was the match game. Yes, thanks, Eddie. Yeah. So they were like should we watch the old shows on the Buzzer network, and she'll be on like almost every single episode. I was like, hey, it's Betty White, and Password. I think Password is the other show. But all these game shows back in the day, she just like shows up and there's like, hey, it's Betty White, and let's watch that all the time. And the wife got very tired of me having the Buzzer network on the TV.
Time for a divorce.
Oh, that's awesome. And the idea of the blankety blank checkbook and pen, I'm like, that's a great idea as a little like trophy thing to take home. A blankety blank checkbook and pen. I'm like, oh, I see what you did there.
What time is it?
Almost bedtime for the kid. It's 10 to 1.
That's not good. No, I just the store's about like so the place closes at 22.
Nap.
So I got 20 minutes,
And
and this hasn't even finished drying.
Kiddo wants to nap, I think, because it's nap time.
Nap time.
Woo!
The Wipeout Paperweight.
Oh, jeez, yeah. Okay, come here, you.
Okay, at least I'm gonna wait until this is done, and then I'll go out. Also, I'd like to know what laundromat does your laundry for you like this. Like, You just leave and they're just like the attendant does your laundry. Like who does that? Boop, boop, boop. There you go. Wow. I'm sorry, what was that? The arcade is not making as much money as the laundromat. King Wash. I love King Wash. Built the laundry. Is that an anarchy sock? I want an anarchy sock now. My bag's full. That's what she said. In you go. Right. Great S. Let's do it! Now I want like a 1980s burger, you know, super unhealthy, filled with like all sorts of preservatives that just don't exist anymore, like CFCs. Aerosol sprays. I want all the terrible junk. You know what I would actually die for? I'd like. I've only found a couple of malls that have this, but there is a clear difference from like ACs from the 1980s and like ACs now. Like AC back in the 1980s, there was a certain chill, certain like feeling you'd get. It would be great. Just don't get that anymore. Like they're comfortable, but it's not like, you know, that chill. Okay, I need that sock, thank you. Oh. God! Yoink!
Oh, okay. Kiddo asleep.
It wouldn't be an Eddie stream without you eating your fire noodles.
Mmm. Cheeky kid. I went upstairs to get the baby monitor screen so I can watch him. And as I was coming down the stairs, he had gotten out of his bed and he was up going towards the door. I think he heard me coming down the steps and went, oh, and then waddled back to his bed again.
I've been caught!
So
No!
that's right, kid. Yeah, well, I can minimize Daniel Tiger. No, close Daniel Tiger.
I like how you're gonna minimize it. Just in case he comes back. I have the distraction. Ooh, there's Goblin.
Well, yeah, when he gets up at like 3 o'clock at this rate, he's probably going to be he wants some food, and after he's done with his food, there's the odds are he'll come over to the top of the bottom of the stairs and point up the stairs because he wants to come up here, and he wants to get his crayons, and then wants to sit in the chair and watch Daniel Tiger.
More Daniel Tiger. All the Daniel Tiger.
Well, it's quote unquote educational.
I ended up getting my sister's kid the Kiwi Pods. I think they're called Kiwi Co Pods. They're STEM toys.
Oh, I've heard of Kiwi Co, yeah.
Yeah, they're coming in September. Well, the subscription starts in September. So, I'm gonna see how that is. If it's good, I might drop. Like, they're not expensive. It's like $75 for 3 months or something like that. It wasn't like groundbreaking. It might be the same thing for your child. Because he's basically like, you know, I am ashamed to say that I can recognize his cries over stream and know what he wants.
Yeah.
I'm basically a co-parent at this point. We just have to set up a webcam and a little robot, and I probably could take care of him. I know he likes Bluey. He loves Bluey. Yeah,
when it comes on, like I hit the play and he sees them doing a little dance at the beginning, he gets very excited and points.
Yep.
Like in Daniel Tiger, when he sees the blue tiger doll in the background, he gets very excited and points at that too.
Does he like cars? Like the show?
Yeah. Yeah, well, not car. He's got some cars. Like he's got a little plushy, soft, pull back and let go cars. But otherwise, he gets very excited and points at garbage trucks in the street or buses.
As you do.
It's like it's some universal rule. Like any like small kid will love garbage trucks, and dinosaurs.
I feel like dinosaurs is just a general like yes, that's just it has to be.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care where you're from in the world, dinosaurs are always a universal win. Oh. Almost done all the laundry. I can't wait until I can start, actually playing the games. It's rather just doing laundry over and over again. Getting there. I need 1,000 buckaroos. I think I'm at 599. 6. I'm getting there. Go. Oh, there's a way of seeing your heel. Remember how? Hummel Party. I think. Do we have that? I remember.
Yeah, we've all played it.
Yeah, because I remember playing with what's her name now?
Kimbo.
No, she's not Kimbo anymore. Remember, she rebranded as Pinoi. Yeah, she's not. She doesn't go by Kimbo anymore. She turned into a VTuber. We were VTubers before it was cool, like way before it was cool, and all the VTubers are coming out and they're like, "Oh, we started a revolution." No, we started it. We were VTubers before VTubers were a thing. They didn't even know what to call us. They called us monsters. Now everyone's just like, I'm a VTuber. Yep. I was the original. WC is blocked.
Plunge! System subjugated.
Clean the toilet. I'm a model employee. I've cleaned toilets and everything. PEONI something. If you go back in my tweets, you'll find I made fan art of her. Mostly.
Hang on, I got it. I gotta check the last name.
Yeah, it's the last name. It's Porterhouse.
It's Lenescata or something. Yeah.
No, I revived the toilet. When it's all like groundwater. That's Billy Lancaster. That would start with another P. I wish you could have a big pee-pee. Not a little pee-pee, but a big pee-pee. Oh, it's more laundry. For a while. Nope, I don't want to play video games. Not today. I need to collect money. Small box. 14. That's. Oh wait, I'm at 5. Potentially 6, 7, 8. We're getting there. Oh. I hope this video doesn't get copyright claim from some of the music. Especially the easy track that plays inside the, The laundromat. I want to fizz cola. Can I get some fizz cola? Use.
Oh yeah, I can change my computer sound output to my headphones there.
Ooh.
There we go.
You found it, then you realized you had the link. Ah, there you go. He mostly streams on, well, she streams on Twitch. Which, man, new Twitch drama, because there's always Twitch drama. The 5th highest ranking category right now is cryptocurrency, like, what do you call it? Cryptocurrency, which is funny, because they're illegal in the States. But somehow all these American streamers are playing it and being able to stream it, and there's no consequences. And of course, you know, it's like, you know, people watch these streamers, right? Especially kids or young adults, and they're like, oh, this, you know, look at him, he's winning like $7 million, which, you know, is basically just trash. It's not, you know, they're not really winning. It's just they have a hacked client that makes them look like they're winning. And when you go play, you lose all your
A bit
money.
like the old Counter-Strike casino people back in the day.
Oh yeah, it's
Like, oh look, I won again. Turns out that they own the goddamn website.
yeah, it's exactly like that. One of them was like, he wasn't shy about it. He's like, yeah, I made $11 million in 1 month, like from doing this. I'm like, $11 million, and you don't see a problem there? Like, you know, sucking your viewership, like, and exploiting people? You have no problem with that? I'm like I said, I don't
Oh,
think I'll
they
ever...
click on I agree. It's fine.
Jesse Cox did a whole thing about, like, you know, do you ever feel responsible, or like, you know, if for streamers, like, do you ever like think about what you put out? And like, it's not just about the bot. Like, there's some people who disagree to anything, right? Like, is this common that people do that? And like, I don't think most people will say no. Hopefully, like, I don't think. I'd only do it. I'd put a huge, like, if someone like came out to me and said like, oh, you know, you'll get like $10 for affiliate, and they'll sign up to this, and like you get like 1,000 credits. I'd be super clear. By the way, this is not normal. Blah blah blah. $39.
There's an image I saw, I think again on Twitter yesterday. It's like from flipping Mr. Beast, who says, "Oh, I bought my 100 millionth subscriber an island," and it had flipping
PewDiePie or something.
no, why is my brain going blank on this?
I don't blame Mr. Beast too much though. Like, Mr. Beast is a little bit different. At least, like, yes, it's he's not hurting anybody. Like, actively, like, really trying to take money away from people. It seems like he's actually trying to give away as much as he can. Like, he's always.
I had Willem Dafoe from SpiderMan 1, who were in the boardroom and they're kicking him out. He stands up and says, "What? I started this company. What are you doing? Am I a joke to you?"
Oh, Jesus.
Because yeah, you give your 100 millionth subscriber an island. What about your first subscriber who's been there for you throughout thick and thin, nothing since the beginning?
Probably a dead account, to be honest. Like,
It's his mom.
it's his mum.
I bought my mum an island. It's tax deductible. It's fine.
Money flows sideways. Who was it? Someone was. I read about how the economy is not. It's impossible to kind of think about it as, you know, in like. Best way to think about it is like in rings, right? So like, for example, right? Like, if you give your mom $10, she's in your same economical ring. Like, they broke it down like tribes, and it's always the same, right? The poorest people will always support the smallest businesses when they can. The medium is the same size as medium-sized business, and big companies are the same with big companies. And they said the only solution to get things to be more economically straight is for the rich to actually engage with the lower rings of economy. And I don't disagree with that. Remember, like, because when you're talking about Mr. Beast giving his mom an island, it made me remember that. About, like, the only way we can ever fix this is, like, for example, right, you like, if you had a choice between Dunkin' Donuts or a local shop, the donuts are almost the same. You would go for the local shop just because, you know what, you know it's a local shop. He's on your economical ring, right? I always find that interesting, like how people, like, you know, if people are given a choice, they'll always participate in their economical ring. And that's the best way to think about it. Instead of thinking of it as one big, huge ecosystem, because it's not. It's more like that. Like, there's sometimes, like, you know, you can't just avoid it. Like Amazon. Amazon is such a whale that it doesn't. It's in its own economical ring. It'll never become.
I
like,
have tried very, very hard to not buy things from Amazon, but literally like half the time, maybe more, I end up having to.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, okay, well, there we go. But even though I try hard not to, it ends up coming back to it.
Yep. No, absolutely. Like, I had to buy. I got my sister the stupid dancing plants from. I'm sure you've seen on TikTok the dancing plant there, where like you speak into it and it makes your voice all sing-songy and like cactus dances. I tried looking everywhere for it, and I finally just had to buy it off of Amazon. Because it's like, it's nowhere. It's like, just not available. I think we're about to get the first part of the arcade done. Oh, wait. Oh.
Right, so I've got from now until maybe 2:30, almost 3 o'clock is the time I have to me.
Are you serious? So I need $1,000 to get my extension for my arcade. I have 900.
You're like $1 short or something.
I'm missing 92 cents. 92.
Quick,
God.
checking the dryer collection tray.
I just
sure
did. There's $3 there.
Yeah.
The hoppers have another like $5 or $10. I'm just amazed, like, how much detail they put into the actual arcade games, right? Like, we haven't really looked at them. I looked at them more when I was playing, like, just testing out, making sure the game worked and stuff like that. But like, they are fully featured games. They're like, you know, they're cell phone game level, but it's actual games. It's not like, you know, push A and just be rapid. Like what do you call it? The PacMan game. Exactly like the PacMan game, right? It was an actual game.
Oh, and it clears stuff off this table.
Burn it all down. Use gasoline. If we ever get big again, Eddie, I might do more multiplayer games. It's just I remember I tried to do an art stream where I gave people a choice to pick what I drew, and like just there was nobody around, which is fine. Like, you know.
I mean, I tried to be when I could, but unfortunately I tend to have a kid strapped to me who needs something all the time.
It's like a constant.
I'm sure Cosmic Cat knows what that's like. If, well, don't know if Cosmic Cat's still around. Might be like me, like got the stream started and then had to put the keyboard down and then walk away and leave it running in the background.
I ordered the extension, boys.
Woo!
Apparently, my dad's on a yacht, so he won't care that I'm building an arcade. But really, you know, honestly, like, if I had a kid who's taking money and making more money, I don't think I'd really care what I'm doing. Come on. Hello, sir. Who's?
Wow. just seen how much time I've had on Assassin's Creed Origins the past couple weeks, and I was like, "Whoa, that's quite a lot of time." Then I was like, "No, about 2/3 of that, maybe even 3/4, has it been paused and minimized."
That's one thing I'm glad about. Is like I modded my my PS3, and I modded my Xbox
Ashley,
so I could play.
I approved your proposal to convert the utility room and extend the King Laundry trading area.
I have considered getting something like the Nvidia Shield or something, so I can play my PC games downstairs on the TV.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a chunk of money to put down on something, and even then, I still have to like put it on pause and come in another time maybe.
This is your first step to owning your own business empire. Perhaps someday you'll rise to my rank.
Where am I?
King of the Riviera.
I'm just cleaning up my windows and putting things on the right pages now.
I'm sorry. I want that poster. Wait for it. You'll see it come up on stream. Great.
Yeah. I saw
this.
that. Here you go. You found the styrofoam container.
I want this carpet. I want this room.
They don't do carpets like that anymore, do they? If they do, it'd probably be like super special collector's order, homemade special thing. It's like cost $1,000 per yard.
Not quite. I wanted to get a rug for the main, like the projector room that looked like that, and it ended up cost, like when we were looking, it was like $700 for 10 by 10, something like that. It wasn't a very big carpet, but it wasn't crazy expensive. It's just you have to order it, and it takes 6 weeks to get to you, and it's like it's a process. It's not like you can just pick it up, and you can't get it off of Amazon. It has to be special order. I was thinking of like, because one of the things I did discover was that it was better to get it in the States. There's like a 40% markup if you do it in Canada.
That's true of so many things, though.
Oh, it's crazy. It, like, depending on what it is.
You get shafted.
Like, I was surprised at dog food. I was really, like, me and my wife, we were like, again, when we were doing our trip, right? It was crazy how much dog food was cheaper in the States. Like, by a good 30%. Even with the there's a 15% conversion rate, it was still like, holy Jesus, fuck that. We're just gonna get it from here.
Totally tubular.
Totally tubular. For garbage. I don't see any more garbage. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Sock. I think you can hide from me. Your sock.
Apparently there's something to do with lots of zombies in the newspapers.
As you do in 1980s.
Yeah. Next thing you do have Rowdy Roddy Piper appearing in big old sunglasses.
Our keys work for ice cream. It hasn't come back yet. There we go, popularity. But all the games are so... Oh, no, there we go. I need a lot more money. I have $36 to my name. I didn't see any popcorn... not popcorn, gum, though. I still find it funny that my best source of revenue is just doing laundry. Like, legitimately. I'm sure that'll change once I get more arcade boxes. The Adventures of Abraham Lincoln. I'd watch that.
I suppose it kind of makes sense if you're going to hang around a laundrette for like an hour or so, you know, have these machines in the back to play to pass the time. I was like, huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my laundromat when I was in Cracktown, that's literally like the neighborhood we called it Cracktown, had like a few games in the back exactly for that reason. They had a TV that was always stuck to some Christian channel, and then you know they had PacMan and Centipede, and they
PacMan's the devil.
Oh, they were old. Like the side was faded because it was like in, you know, by the window for goddamn 30 years.
Oof.
Yeah. And like the Pac-Man playfield was burnt into the CRT. But
Oh yeah, that was so common.
but I would still play it because it was only 25 cents a game, and a game was 3 lives. They were super generous.
Yeah.
Mostly because I'm pretty sure they knew what they had. Like, you know.
Yeah, the little laundry place across from me in France was just like not even that many machines. It's like 7 or 8 machines, and then that was it. You just had to sit on some chairs. I'm like, well, it's just across the street from me, so I'm just gonna keep it going across the street, put my stuff in, and then go home for an hour.
Yeah, look
The
at this.
downside was when it was raining or snowing. I'm like, I gotta cross the street.
We
Like
had a,
6 years later, finally, it's like, you know, I'll just buy a washing machine, and it cost about as much as I'd already spent on laundry in those 6 years.
that's exactly because me and my wife, when we're living on our 3rd apartment, right? The first one was the dryer and washer were part of the rent, actually. They were free.
Oh,
Yeah. The second one, so our second apartment, we used to sneak into the first apartment to just do our laundry because, you know, it was free. But our 3rd apartment, it was, you had to go outside, 2 buildings over, go down this sketchy, like, stairwell, and there was the laundry. And it was not cheap. It was like $3 a load for the washer, and another, like, it was $3 for the dryer. It was like, to do a load, it was like $7 or $8. And then, you know, I figured it out really quick. I'm like, okay, so we're spending about $14 a week on laundry, right? Once a week, 2 loads, me and my wife. So $14 a week, okay. And we're buying our own stuff, so we're not saving on that at all. After about like 10 weeks, you know, we're not, you know, we could get our own washer or our own dryer. So we ended up just doing my laundry at my dad's house for like, we would put the money we normally put in the laundry into a savings account for like 6 months, for 6 months, and end up getting a dryer and washer and like really, really good ones. And then the landlord came up to us. He's like, you know, you're not really allowed having a washer and dryer. Like, why not? Because like, he knew what happened. Like, because everyone like just started doing laundry at our place, right? Because we would charge them $1. And he's like, well, you know, it's not fair. We like built all this. I'm like, no one asked you to, and you're paying like, who's an asshole? Like, like clearly you did this to make money, not to help us out. You're helping nobody out. Yeah. Basically, he's like, you try to get us kicked out, which landlord committee's like, they're allowed to have a washer and dryer. Like, you can't just kick him out for that. Which was funny because, like, you know, now because one thing what people don't realize, the ones with the coin ops like that, they are tremendously more expensive than the ones that are just a normal washer and dryer, right? So the same washer and dryer that's like $100 or $200, like just basic, it's like $1,000 for the coin op. Like it's 10 times the price because it has a coin op. Because they know that you're gonna make money off of it. Boop, boop, boop. Almost have $300.
You're talking about having to like, oh yeah, I got to crow across the street and then down into the shady building. Took me back to flipping Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. We said, oh, I had to find the planning permissions were on display. Yes, I had to go down into the cellar with a flashlight. But, well, yeah, the light's probably gone. So are the stairs.
You know what?
Oh, yeah, I found them in the bottom of a locked filing cabinet stuck in a disused lavatory with a sign on the door saying, beware of the leopard.
So, have you watched Avenue Q yet at all? Like, not Avenue Q, Avenue 5?
No.
Okay. So,
No, I'd only the first half of the first episode, and then I had to put it on pause, and I didn't get back to it.
Right. I finally figured out what the humor is like. Do you... Okay, so the Hitchhiker Guide to the Galaxy's author made a video game where it was basically a cruise ship in space. What was it called?
Starship Titanic.
Yes, there you go.
It crash landed in your house, and you had to go in and find it and fix it and do all these puzzles and.
It's very similar kind of humor. It's very, very much the similar kind of humor of that. I would find, where basically like just you know. No one knows what's going on because everything's controlled by robots, and it's just like, they're trying to fix it and they don't know how to fix it because it's all for show.
I'm gonna take this chance to go make some tea. Because I don't think I should have another iced coffee. Too much.
Never too much. I have to finish my laundry, actually. I'll finish my laundry. I have to put on my laundry. My real laundry, actually, not my fake laundry. 20 minutes, 55 minutes, hour. Okay, I got plenty of time for me to quickly go do that. Enjoy the random news acts. I'll be right back. Oh, look at that! Perfect timing. A rank. Oh, that's gonna be terrible, actually. No one likes stinky laundry. And I always find, like, if you leave the laundry more than, like, you know, half an hour, your laundry always stinks. $7, $10, $12, 7, 69. $3. I don't know why they put the like sneaky music when you're putting money into the safe. Like, it's not like I'm. Oh! Quick! Boop, boop, boop. Put the money away. Put the laundry there. There we go. That's right. How much time do I have? Oh, like an hour. I could go buy another arcade machine, I think. Do I have the money to buy an arcade machine? I have $300. I need 1,400. Actually, no. I don't want that one. I want the 750. Right? 700. Look at that. Bum, 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 bum. Can I just drop it on? No. Okay. I guess we're doing this load. Can't wait until like that, you know, can kind of do itself on. Arcade in back of laundrette. There, I wonder if. Oh, it's because you could lose them only games you could buy. That makes sense. I was like, how do they know what games I play, like have in there? Oh, dryer's done. Starring Wood Guy. Oh, it's Dig Dug. Not Dig Dug, Mr. Driller. I want to get the nugget. Level 2, yeah, boy!
Well, this reminded me that I've wanted to do laundry for a few days. I'm like,
Video
yeah,
games.
okay.
It makes you responsible. Even if
Yeah.
you don't know it.
Yeah, like playing Assassin's Creed. Like, oh yeah, I was gonna stab that guy in the neck today. Hang on. Uh-oh.
Oh, I've gotten too good at getting laundry. Like I do exactly when to like get off the machine. Alright, back to playing Gold Strike. Oh, it doesn't pause it. You have to... Okay, I thought it paused the game. It didn't. Oh, I got squished. Hey, Danny. Insert coin. I'm actually kind of surprised to see Dig Dug here. And arguably a better version of Dig Dug. Not Dig Dug, Mr. Digger. Mr. Drill, Jesus Christ. Mr. Driller from PS1. Did you ever play that, Betsy?
I never had a PlayStation. Like my first console was a PlayStation 2, and even that wasn't even at launch.
Huh.
I was very much a PC gamer forever, because my parents saw video games as a waste of time.
Yet here we are, wasting our time with video games.
I say, and they were right. Like they thought my flipping job in France was, they didn't really understand it. So they mentioned it randomly to one person, and then that person was like very impressed. And went, "Oh my god, it's amazing!" I went, "Oh, okay, he got a good job at a good place." So yeah, it was.
And then it turned into Blizzard Activision.
Well, they were part of flipping French company for ages. Vivendi, and then they managed to become independent, buy their own shares out, so they gained independence and no longer part of Vivendi, were their own entity, and then merged up with Activision Blizzard. It was like, jeez. So it got good, and then they got a bit bad. We said, well, how bad was it? Like, here's a thing. We eventually managed to get our own built office building, nicely redone and all done all nicely. And eventually they put in an exercise room. And I said, right, what should we call the exercise room? There was a bunch of options, and then right near the end, someone came up with the idea. It's like, of course, Jim Raynor from the main hero character of the StarCraft games. Except you spell Jim Raynor G-Y-M rather than J-I-M. And everyone was like, that's a fantastic idea. What did management do? Oh no, we're going to call it Raynor's Gym. Like, no, Jim Raynor. Call it Jim Raynor. No, Raynor's Gym. Like, you idiots. You don't know what you're doing.
I just have to tell my wife. Apparently she lost power for 15 minutes, and she's like, what do I have to do to fix the thing? And I'm like, you just have to
turn it off and on again.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, if something's not on, turn it on. That's it. So.
Yeah.
Well, listen. It's like, you have a C rank on your laundry. It's like, yeah, but you didn't let me pick it up last night. And it goes. Now we gotta do the cleanup. Because these people are filthy, filthy animals.
Filthy.
Oh, they're so...
Not in a good way.
No, no, they just... Who does that? Who puts like a bunch of hamburger stuff all over the floor?
People in the 80s.
I mean, you're not wrong, actually.
I mean, yeah, the people that's like... I remember watching, was it Mad Men? And I think somewhere in the first season, and they went out there on a picnic and in a nice green area, very nice. And at the end, they just picked up their blanket and just tossed it out with all the garbage flying off into this green, nice park. Just drove off. I was like, oh yeah, it was like that back then.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's why they had that campaign with the North American Indian. Although, did you know that guy wasn't North American Indian at all? He was Italian. That's right, he was Italian.
God, is this
Incredible!
was this weird? I think I mentioned to you something. The bad guy from Hackers was also the Indian guy in Short Circuit.
Considering I don't know Short Circuit.
Oh, Johnny Five is alive.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Okay, well, anyone who knows those two movies will be like, wait, what? Went, yeah, they basically did a well, not exactly blackface, but they kind of Indianed him up for the Short Circuit movies in a kind of like stereotypical offensive Indian way.
Oh, amazing.
I was like, oof.
The garbage on the arcade? Yeah, of course. Okay, that kind of makes sense. There's garbage near the garbage can. I'll accept that. Don't see any more garbage. Oh, I found the gum. $50! Oh boy.
Whoa!
I could buy a whole sandwich with that for $50, especially in this, day and age. Radical.
You wait till inflation hits.
So tomorrow.
Reaganomics. Yeah, it's Reaganomics. It's all gonna come in and you'll be ruined.
Wash is done. Time do I have left in that?
Yeah, Stranger Things season 4 leaning into the whole satanic panic thing. I was like, I see where you're going with this.
I haven't watched Stranger Things. After the first season, I kind of just like, eh. Oh, that's the other one.
Even my wife was enjoying it and kind of enjoyed it. So that shows just how acceptable it is to some people. She hates everything. But no, she liked Stranger Things. Oh, was it Paper Girls just came out on Amazon? I think it was Amazon. And apparently that's supposed to be the new thing.
There's always a new thing. Yeah, no more trash.
Yeah.
Clean up the trash, because now we can play video games for a bit. But you see what I mean? Like, this is not bad for, a throwaway game. Like, the pixels are acting like they did a pretty good job. I mean, it's basically Candy Crushers, but like, they put their own spin on it. They have a timer to it. You've only got like, a couple minutes. Like, this could totally be an arcade game.
Or mobile game with microtransactions.
Oh, Jesus. I need to make these boxes. There we go. I did it! You have a red star! Thanks, brah. Thanks, brah. Oh, it's another red ball. The wash is done. You smelly wash. I want to play video games. In the wash you go. This is legitimately like, real life. where you have to like do 2 chores before you can play video games. I don't like it. I wish it would keep your. Oh, it does. Okay, it does. Oh my God! Really? I just walked over here and it's like dryer's done. Yep. Jerks. Why can't you do your own laundry? Hey? Huh? Okay. Get off! I'm playing this. I'm playing the match game. Come too late. What? Okay, there he is. Bouncy bounce.
I remember as a kid, like after we'd ate dinner in the evening, after my sister and I'd have to go over to my dad and ask him, "Hey, can we have the computer on, please?" I'd always like play Worms or something.
Oh, Worms, man. That's an old game. I just feel bad for Worms though, because it's something that like it's old, right? But it's not nostalgic enough for like most people to remember what that was. If that makes sense. It's kind of like the
They keep on coming out with more modern versions, so it's no longer like put back in the past. It's like, oh yeah, that thing, it came out a couple years ago. I'm like, no.
It's more than that. It was like I knew about Worms because I have a weird like thing, right, where I know about UK stuff, and like, you know, just my family always had like ties to there. So, you know, like Yorkie bars and stuff like that, and Tesco's, I knew all about that stuff. But most kids in North America, I don't think played that at all. So it's not like Final Fantasy 6, where it's like, you know, nostalgic. Thanks, brah. I like how my character says brah. That's how it should be. That's a sigh of disappointment, because you know, right, that no one played Worms. Or, like Monkey Island.
It was essentially a kind of, well, not exactly a modded version of like a Lemmings. They took the same kind of thing and put it together and...
Lemmings. Another one that wasn't really big in North America. Just because, you know, it wasn't
Lemmings, and there was Lemmings 2, The Tribes, which I tried to get into, but for some reason, I think they overcomplicated it. I miss the simplicity of the original Lemmings, and then Tribes came out, and I'm like, no, each thing is a gimmick. So many gimmicks to learn.
Well, they were trying to, like, you know, of course, try to, how to put it, expand on Lemmings, but it was hard to do. They also had Lemmings Paintball in '95. Lemmings 3D, which was... Yeah, Lemmings 3D.
That was a bad move.
Oh, well, it was there in that time, right, where, like, everyone was like, we need to make everything 3D! Because 3D acceleration cards just came out.
Simon the Sorcerer 3D, and that was panned everywhere.
Yeah. I think that's when we really saw the rise of...
Simon the...
Sorry, go ahead.
Remind me that I just heard they were doing a Simon the Sorcerer prequel. I'm like, you can't have a prequel because Simon the Sorcerer 1 was the first game.
It's a prequel to the prequel of the prequel. Alright. Up. Orange guy! Let's go! Is it terrible I'm actually enjoying this? Like the Candy Crusher version here? I'd play this in the arcade.
You should feel ashamed.
Grape goes there. For some reason they felt they need to put like super epic battle music for this. I don't know why, but I approve this choice. Shit. I've got like a minute. I made a mistake.
Just in a cave, stabbing people. Ba, 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 ba.
What game are you playing?
Assassin's Creed Origins.
Before they take it away for what? It's getting removed from Origin, right? And Steam.
Yeah, you won't be able to get the log into their servers to then activate the DLC if you have DLC and all that stuff. But that's like Assassin's Creed 3 and
Is that the
2 and 1.
Is that the Black Flag one?
That one's 4,
Okay.
which I think that one's included in the list. It was like, I can't bother to start on those yet because I've still barely scratched Origins and whatever, so I'll just, maybe I should just install them and then not worry about it.
Yeah, like I
Because once
said,
it's installed, it's fine, but...
well, that's the thing. That's why I'm kind of glad I
Although
got
each time you load up the game, it sends like, oh, contacting servers. I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I modded my stuff, just so, cause I'll be able to just throw it on my PS3 and be like, there you go, DLC's done. I have all the DLC
All
now.
the games I have, I bought on super special saver deals. Like, oh, it's like $5 instead of 60. I'm like, yeah, okay.
It's just sad that they could easily make it so that oh, by the way, we're just gonna activate the DLC for everyone forever for that's it. You download it and there you go.
Someone did that with the Saboteur, whoever published that at the time. They went, oh yeah, we're now you don't have to be activated to do the thing. It's just
go.
Away you go. Yeah. We've now unlocked we've taken out the DRM, just you have it, well done.
As it should be.
Yeah.
Because, it is a bit of a problem when you buy something and it's like, oh yeah, no, it's, we decided that, we don't support it anymore. So I had a perpetual license with TeamViewer, and then decided, oh no, it doesn't count anymore. You have to pay if you want to use your perpetual license. You have to pay monthly now. I was not impressed with that. And Linus Tech Tips did a whole thing about that. About he paid for this thing. It was supposed to be forever, right? He paid it wasn't cheap. I spent $600 on my license. So did he. And now you're after 4 or 5 years, they're like, yeah, no, it doesn't count anymore. What do you mean it doesn't count? And then, they kept advertising to him, oh, you can just, for, $40 a month, you can have unlimited access to all your stuff. Yeah, but I already paid for this.
I bought a lifetime membership of, I don't know if a podcast, a super fan subscriber thing. Okay, it's it's $50 it's like $5 a month, $50 a year, or you could buy a lifetime membership for $200. I'm like, well, that's equal to 4 years. Yeah, sure, I think I'll be listening to. So for $200, I bought myself a lifetime membership for this guy, and it's now been 12, 13 years he's been going.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm like, I could go and get all these downloaded on the members-only website, but I've not done it in ages.
No, but that's still a good deal.
Yeah.
That would be a situation where I would actually feel guilty. I'd be like, you know what, I'm gonna give him some more money.
I have occasionally think oh, okay, because I always feel like he wants to do a little bit more for the guy, but he's doing okay. He's not mega rich, but he's able to sustain it as his job.
Yeah, but still. I would give him a tip. Put it that way. I would give him a tip. Just the tip. Into the laundry basket you go. Can we afford a new arcade yet? Oh, I just realized I haven't emptied out any of the money trays today.
Oh dear. Time's it now? 2 o'clock. I've got maybe just under an hour till someone wakes up.
$15 from the washing machine. Okay. $18 from one arcade machine. $25, $32, $28, and $17. Not so bad. I like how the safe always changes combo, but you would think that the side kind of tells you what to do. No, you just keep moving until it zooms in. I have $800. I need a little bit more. So I'm trying to get like the most popular machine, which is 1100. Use. Right. Oh, wait. I need 5 stars. Oh, there's a little Mexican man. Oh, it's not a Mexican man. It's a cactus? Why am I fighting a cactus? Very confused. Oh. Donut! Bam! Chocolate cake time! There you go. Hot dang, that was good. Thanks for the star. I got a green star. That good?
The best.
I always love it when Candy Crush or games like it when it just plays itself. You know, when it's just like boo 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 boo. You're like, oh, I guess I won. It feels like a little bit like a slot machine that plays itself, and it's like win 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 win. You're like, oh, I guess I'm just that good. Yeah, I did absolutely nothing. Chocolate, more chocolate. There you go. Take this star. Thank you. Well done. Oh, it's past 2 a.m. It's time to go home. We'll get a new arcade machine tomorrow. I swear. It'll be fine. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah! Why the big sigh, Bebsy? Because you didn't put
I
shelves
think of
up?
all the things I've got to do. I need to remove the vents in the bathroom to figure out how big the hole is up there, to figure out how much of the hole I have to patch up so that the new vents, which are smaller, will fit in there.
Oh, are you still a landlord?
I can't.
I just thought about it.
No, this is in this house. No, we're going to be trying to sell that house, mostly because it's then less things to worry about.
Well, yeah, because you're.
But I can't do the bathroom vents or the shelves or all the other things I want to do around this house because I have to go to the other house this weekend to empty it out of all the last few bits and bobs that are there.
from the last tenant.
Because on Tuesday, the people are coming to stage it for like pictures and showing people all that stuff. Now it's going to cost like $3,000 to stage it for 3 months.
Yeah, you don't need 3 months though. Like you just
No. I don't know. The housing market's not been super great. But
I mean,
you know, it'd be staged because rather than just be an empty house, it'd be staged and all good and ready to go. And
that's true. I guess they're gonna put their own furniture in there to make it look. Because
yeah,
that was my whole thing. Is because my mother-in-law, she just sold her house. But I'm like, we should just go like to IKEA, not IKEA, but like go to secondhand stores or something. Spend like a couple $100 and make it look limited, rather than just empty, right? Because people will just be like, why is it empty? There's problems with it, isn't there? And they'll notice the problems a lot more than if it's staged, as you said.
yeah.
So.
Like even this house, when we bought this house, there was like basically not exactly cardboard, but the bed in the bedroom wasn't a bedroom. It was a bed-shaped thing with a
Oh yeah, it's,
bed sheets over the top of it. And I was like, okay, it's just to give you the impression of what it would look like.
Yeah, it's banker boxes. That's what they use, banker boxes, to make it look like it's filled with something, but it's really not. Laundry time. Fill it up. How much time do I have? 38 minutes. Not really enough time to play an arcade game. The only way laundry gets in there is I do this, I come back out. Oh, garbage. Oh, more gum.
Yeah, it's all the things I want to do, man. Like I said, the wife's like, I can't turn on the fans in the bathroom because it's really loud, and don't want to wake up the kid at nighttime. I was like, okay, I can easily replace those fans. Just need a little bit of time and to
don't know,
get in there.
man.
There's a whole patch up, blah blah blah.
Like, your wife kind of sounds a little bit like mine. Okay, my wife worries about like absolutely nothing. Like, I remember my nephew. He's about the same age as yours, as your kid, and like, he fell asleep beside a speaker blaring like Blues Clues or something like that, right? It's like, it was crazy loud, and he's just falling asleep, no problem. I think that, I think a little bit of a loud fan would be okay, to be honest.
Oh, this is actually quite a loud fan.
It's not as loud as just like, a car going, "How do you do?" and just like, it was just like, I thought he was awake when I went down. I'm like, no, he's dead asleep. He was just done. He was just, I'm like, how does he live like that? My sister's like, oh, he can sleep through anything.
I do miss the early days when he was like really tiny, and he would just be in his playpen in this room here, and he would be just crawl into the corner and pass out on a pillow when he was ready.
Yeah, but this was like 2 weeks ago. This is not like 6 weeks ago. Oh, the toilet's blocked up. You.
3, 2, 1. Critical damage.
There you go.
Toilet defeated.
I only get $10 from that? Really? Only $10? Oh, hold on. Although I think I found my rhythm in the game though, like of like how to do things, so I can actually play arcade games now. That. Oh my god, really?
It's very insensitive, but I'm running around here in Egypt in the game, and random NPCs will like say random sentences I go past. It doesn't half sound like Simlish from The Sims.
Oh no! Wow.
I'm like, but it's. I know they're like speaking ancient Egyptian, but I'm like, that's just. It wouldn't surprise me if I didn't hear that in The Sims.
Well, The Sims is what, English, French. It's figs. French, Italian, German, Spanish, and English all mixed together. That's what basically Simish is. That's why it sounds like all of them. But it doesn't surprise me that it, it sounds similar. Probably, actually, Arabic or something. The laundry's coming out in just such terrible, like, baskets now. It's like, everything's like only like 20 minutes, so 2 hours. 2 hours, okay, I got 2 hours. Rather, 2 minutes. Game time. Go, 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 go! Oh.
I was so happy when the kids slept through the night on Tuesday night. I'm like, aha, great! And then last night I don't know if he just woke up randomly or if just the fact that the storm was going off when he woke up, but it's like, oh, well, there goes my chance of sleeping through the night.
That's what kids do, though. They just don't sleep in proper times. They'll sleep like whenever they want. Okay. Get all the blues first. Then cherries. There we go. I wish the game would pause, not just like shut down. You're sitting there like with a really good round and you have to go do laundry. Is that your job or something? Gosh, Dad.
You can't pause the game, Mom.
I remember my mom used to always like rush across the screen when we're playing video games. It's like, she didn't understand we could just pause it. And now today it's the opposite problem, right? You can't pause the game. Everything's online as a service. Oh. Yeah. I know I'm done laundry. I might try to wash it again. Sort of rewatch these clothes like a million times and just keep, charging the customer. That's how it works. Right there, actually. Yeah. See, this is why I was hoping it was multiplayer, because one person can like do the laundry and another person can be like playing the games. Because playing the games actually give you more stuff. Like you have to beat the certain games in certain ways to get like more stuff. How much do I have? I still have $400. Okay. I just bought a new arcade game. Perfect. New arcade game, best arcade game. Another thing of laundry. You know what? I think I have enough time. I actually do real life laundry. I will be right back.
Damn. I was doing a chain assassination on this guy, and as I was throwing the dagger at the second guy, he like got in the way of a tiny branch of a tree, so it didn't actually kill him. So now I have to figure out a whole new way of taking out the second guard when he's looking this way. That's not good. What if I did that? Boom. Ha ha ha. Fire arrow into the back of the head. Clearly it was an accident. There's no assassin here. No, can't shoot you because there's two people looking at me. Oh, now one person. Oh, damn. Where's the captain? Somewhere there's a captain of the camp, and I have to kill him. But he has now disappeared. That's no good. Where's the captain? Oh, there's the captain. Oh, he wandered off again. Huh.
Oh no! How long has that been dried?
About 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna lower my mark. Instead of an S rank, I get an A. Oh no, I got a B rank. Because the laundry wasn't taken out right away. Because of course, that's how it works, right? Like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do these last two loads and that's it. I don't know if the dryers do that in real life now. Do they rotate like that? Like go clockwise and then counterclockwise?
Mine in my one would. Like if you once it was done, if you weren't taking it out every 10 minutes or so, it would do a little spin just to keep things moving.
If you didn't take it out? So like what, it would just do that forever?
As far as I could tell. I always took it out after a while, I didn't leave it there forever.
Yeah,
but if you didn't take it out after a while, it would do a little rotation just to stop it from all creasing up.
Guess that makes sense. I'm trying to think.
I think it was doing it back in the UK before I even left France. So yeah, this must be 20 years ago it did it.
This is why people come to our streams. The breaking questions. The the dryers go left to right and then right to left. $100. 70, 180, 10. The Space Racer is the next thing I have to buy. I'm trying to buy the more popular stuff so that the arcade starts making way more money. Because right now, it's about, I think it's about even. Count. Yeah, see, oh, yeah, see the arcade's only making $88. Well, the laundromat money is making less and less every thing. But the arcade is slowly raising up. I'm just gonna go. I'm calling it early. I want that new arcade game. I feel like that new arcade game is gonna make it all worth a lot. But bam! Look at that bad boy. You got the blockchain. Got a new chat message.
ASL, what are you wearing?
Oh, Jesus. ASL 16F California. It's always the same answer. Every single time. Bike's full.
Excellent!
I feel like I'm getting past the part of the game where like I'm gonna have to stop doing like menial tasks, more management stuff. I'm getting to that point because you know I can't be cleaning up the laundromat forever. It's gonna come to a point where it's just Can you get that? I can't. Yes, that's a bug. Here. There we go.
Okay.
You sound like you're done for the year.
Yeah, I pretty much am.
Oh, buddy. Things will get better once your kid is going to school and stuff. I think that's what we have to hold on to, and then you can go back to streaming and living your life again. Not just be dad. You only get like enough trash to throw out. Yeah, game. Fine. Apparently, I don't have enough trash. Is your wife still looking at Saskatoon? Or did she,
No, there's other places like Vancouver and somewhere else.
Vancouver's gonna forget about it. Unless they're giving her like $1 million, like you won't be able to live there.
Yeah, she says, "Oh, we're about to have a house anymore. We'll have to rent again." I'm like, ah.
Yeah, in Vancouver? Yeah, forget about it. She's looking at all the wrong places, like Saskatoon.
She doesn't care. She just wants to work in Canada, near her parents. That is now all she wants now.
So Toronto and basically Quebec and yeah, basically that's it. But he lives at they're in the GTA, right? The Greater Toronto area. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, over in Kitchener.
Yeah, okay. So
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, basically Ontario then. Kitchener's a little bit too far for Quebec. Well, how close does she want to be? Like 8 hours, 10 hours? Well, Vancouver's it's not even on the same stratosphere. It's a plane ride, and it doesn't matter where she lives.
These days she just wants. I just want a job in Canada. That's all I want now. I
think she's gonna have a hard time. She's looking anywhere else, thing.
What about drinks chucked in your face? Let me tell you something. I've had enough of them tipped on me to bankrupt Cleartap, but here's Capsicle with 1,000-hand slap.
And of course, when she does find a job there, she is gonna find a reason to hate it and complain about it.
That's what wives do. I don't know why you're surprised.
Yeah, that would be right back at almost square one.
Yes. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Most of this is actually I have to play Race Chasers for 10 minutes. Okay. Non-stop? Yeah, I guess so, and I get 25 pounds. And And
Well,
I
that
can
means
buy-
you won't be able to do any laundry time in that then.
Probably not, no, but 25 pounds is a lot of money.
Yeah.
The amount of care and detail, like, the mini games got into, like the arcades, is actually mind-boggling when you think about it, right? This is all throwaways. Oh, buddy, oh, buddy. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. The orange car ran away. Oh, no, no, no. Eee. I found the nitro button. Oh, this makes my life a lot easier. Oh, that didn't last very long. Fine. I also have to get 3 ranks of S for laundry, which is fairly easy to get. Bum, bum, bum. Apparently my dad is in England. Dude, that's why he doesn't know I'm making an arcade. It's hilarious. I feel like that's the perfect way of doing things. Have your dad in England, make your secret arcade. This? Garbage. I feel like these guys made pixel games before, and they did this purposely because they're good at this. Okay. There. There. I wish there was less of. I wish this was back in Mixer where there was no delay. Because, I've never been good at these stack 'em games. Like, at all. Blue. Red. This will work. Blue. Red. There. There you go. The big crushing is perfect. Yes. Comes with me. Goes here. Perfect timing. Thank you. I got 25 pounds. I don't know what that's gonna do for me, but I now have it. Oh. Okay.
I hear someone screaming.
Yay! Screaming! I mean, it is 2 o'clock.
Yeah, he's only been down for maybe an hour and a half.
Have you tried rum?
Don't have any.
Oh, poor Peppy. Oh.
Yeah, I know. I gotta flip and deal with it. No time. No flipping rest for the wicked.
This is your own fault. You understand that, right? You decided to have the 15 minutes of fun. Now you have to pay for it for the next 20 years. That's how this works.
It's longer than that. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun thing. Now his door. Right, I'm a massive fuss. I don't know what to make you for your lunchtime, huh? Gotta figure out what to make. Okay, come in. Jeez.
Stock overflow. Run away! It's the coppers! I like it when you blast them, the cops turn into dancing. And although I just realized they have a screen burn in for this game. Oh, bugger. Fine. Wash, right? Yeah, I know. Gabe's like, oh, you have more stuff to do. I know. Don't you worry, I know. All this laundry to do. And there we go. I'll take an A. Yeah. Go, 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 go. There we go.
Save a payback.
Oh, kiddo's not having a good time. Kiddo is not having a good time. Oh. Boom. I do not like this one. Okay. I think I'm getting to the part of the game where this might not matter so much. In rank C. I grabbed it right away. You get game! Okay. Nope, wrong game. I need this one. Bam, done. Okay. This is still faster than trying to go all the way over there, right? Boom. Oops, down. Shifts. Oops. Go. No. Ooh, that's close.
Save a payback.
It's actually a really easy one. Bam. Got it.
You deserve a payback.
Red. There you go. Game, I'm very busy. More.
It's fair gap.
Okay. Come on, we can do it. Quick, quick, fast, fast. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. This is not so bad. Now. Shit. Oh wait, okay. I figured it out, I figured it out, I figured it out. Took me a second, but I figured it out. Nope. Up. Up. Took me a hot second, but I figured it out.
You deserve a payback.
Oof. How am I supposed to do this? Like, legitimately. Okay. goes here. That goes here. Goes here. Blue goes here. Diamond goes up here. And I have no more boxes. I can't put another. Oh, this is poopy. Oh, there's a blank one. Oh my days. Well, now it's too late. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to fish another one that fast. I just got fired.
Oh no! See, now I have to come here and change all my speaker settings to output through the speakers rather than the headset.
Oh, because of the kid?
Yeah.
You should just set up a little iPad.
I does that, but then he'll like close whatever app he's using
Oh, he'll just smack
and
it?
then break things. That, or he knows the buttons to push to get to menus, and it's like, oh my god, hey. Oh,
So, I'm a little bit confused. Enemies and wild, okay. Oh, I just have to play them? Okay, I can do that real quick. Where's the blockchain game? Oh, there it is.
oh, damn it. Now to go put my laundry in the dryer as well.
Sounds like fun. I don't
It shouldn't take too long.
I don't know how. So this blockchain game, I don't know how to play, but yet I'm winning. I'm doing so good. I legitimately don't know what I'm doing. Somehow I'm winning. This is great. I feel like I just stack numbers and they just like somehow explode. This is not good. think I'm supposed to match the numbers up? Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm about to lose. The FBI tracked me down, boys. That was one. What was the other games? Air hockey, that's behind me. I agree, baby! Oh, are you serious? Oh, there's a turbo button. Just keep pushing the turbo button, it'll be okay. Just keep tapping the turbo button. I agree, Kyle. It's a happy scream kind of moment. Oh! No! Oh! You cheater! Only I can use the turbo button. No! I don't think so. I don't think so! Ah! No, 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 no! There! Hey! I won. What was the other game? Oh, what's the other game I have to do? Racer Chaser. Go. To-do list. Oh, collect $2,500. Okay, I should be able to do that. What was the last thing I have to do? Ten enemies. The magic donut! Yes! I needed that.
You want down? You want down?
He wants the magic donut. The magic donut wants it so bad. Tastes like donuts. It has magical dances. This is my song about donuts. Chocolate cake. It's donuts, donuts, wonderful, light and crispy donuts.
I miss donuts, but I've been doing good about not getting anything.
You were telling me today that you got donuts. Did you not get donuts?
No, I was saying I wanted to, but the store didn't open till 11.
You boss! Yeah, you could have stopped waited. You didn't message me at 10:50. This was.
I was already on the way home at that point.
Well, I mean,
Because it was a hot day and he was like sitting in the seats being all like, and I was like, okay, there's no time.
Just dilute him. I still like that explanation. Just dilute them, it's fine. Babies are okay when you dilute them a little bit.
No, they're not good if you dilute them.
Nah, they're fine. Especially if you do it with rum. I'd make a terrible parent. Or the greatest parent of all time. One or the other, I don't know.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I know which.
To be fair, I would definitely put my child like into the 90s. Like, you know, I would spend long and hard making like a believable TV that, you know, I would hide away all the technology until they were like, you know, old enough to go to school, and then their minds would be just blown, right? Like, oh my god, what is this? PS5.
Like 10 years old, say, hey, here's this Pong thing. Let's just see what this is all about.
Exactly. Yeah, you know what's up. You know what? They would appreciate what they have. Just saying.
Just sneakily put on this advert for, you know, the 90s advert for a Game Boy on and stuff like, oh wow, what's this?
You know what I noticed? So, like, I don't know if it's coming across stream, but like when you're playing these games, right? I thought my screen was dirty. It's lens flare, like it's a glare from the environment. So like when you're like playing a hockey game, it looks like a smudge. No, it's just the light above giving glare. I found that like a nice little, like that's attention to detail. Like no one ever thinks about that, right? I need them
Some
pounds.
a lot of people will want the option to turn those things off.
There is. They're like.
There you go then. That's good, because a lot of people say, well, it's all very nice and good, but it gets distracting sometimes. Just want to turn on these things and just go straight down to the nitty gritty of it being about the game. And yeah.
They have an FOV slider. They have like a million sliders. One slider they don't have is a blur slider. You know why? Because there's no freaking blur.
Hooray!
Right? Blur in games is just, to me, is like a cop-out to make your game not look as good. And no one's ever going to be able to change my thought about that, because when you have blur, right, it just blurs out like all the anti-aliasing, all the stuff that like we fought for 20 goddamn years. It's like, oh yeah, no, we don't need it anymore. We'll just blur it. You bastards with your blur. And it makes some people sick. Mel really gets sick off of motion blur, if I remember correctly. But it's just like, it's something like
I will sometimes, but also, you know, it depends on the FOV as well.
Yeah, I just go max it out. I agree, child. Blueberries. Grape? Not grape, but rather strawberries. Oh, that's a lot of cakes. That's a lot of cakes. There you go. I just noticed it even does the little, the hurting. Like, so, like, if your screen is not perfectly calibrated, you know how it does that little, like, I don't know how to explain it properly. like that phasing. It goes up. I just noticed this monitor does it. Again, I don't know if it's coming on stream, but it's like it's so many little details that like you don't think about, right? That just they're happening. Because everyone, like, when you look at just the main game, it looks like it literally looks like an asset flip. But it's all the small little details when you're in the game, like in those mini games, that really kind of shine out. What this is really trying to do. I mean, we're just gonna do that, I guess. Just do that. There you go. There you go. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy. How many? Oh, I have like 9 stars now. I should be able to pass this no problem. Yeah. The business is closing. Oh no. I played video games all day. Oh no, no, no. I've literally played this all day. I'm sure the patrons won't mind, right? One day without laundry. Okay. Who says yummers? Like, real talk, who actually says yummers? Actually, you know what? Think about it. I think Bebsy's wife probably says yummers. I would say that.
Nope.
No, not yet.
No, she wouldn't say that.
I feel like you're what? I don't know. Did you just drop off?
Hmm?
I heard a bloop, like someone dropped off of the, like, gilded.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Weird. Very weird. Oh, cake up there. Cake. Oh, actually. Has your wife said you need more slugs?
Nope.
Boom. Aha. Jesus. This woman needs all the yums, apparently. That's right, baby.
He's trying to hand me a notebook. I don't know why. There's nothing here.
He's trying to ask you to keep notes. Could it be on the test?
No, he takes my notebook so he can, like, color them in.
Very important notes from a child. There we go. Oh my days, I finally did it. I finished the to-do list. It took all day, Jesus. Oh, this is a problem. I didn't even clean up. I just spent my whole day playing arcade games.
This is Life Simulator.
Good. I have 5 drives and I'm doing. Right. Today is all about laundry, apparently.
Right now, I need to go and put stuff in the dishwasher just to tidy things up a little bit. I'm like, no, that's not doing that. I'm gonna sit here and play a game and watch YouTube videos.
As you do. Sounds like he's about to form words.
Oh, he's been saying words. He likes saying up and out, and I think the wife managed to teach him to say alpaca.
I'm calling sus on that.
Well, it's because you know you suggested, oh, you should get a wife a blanket, so I did. This nice little flowy alpaca fluffy thingy, and she's oh, you know, and I forgot how he says it now.
Right,
he says
alpaca.
alpa. Yeah, something like that. So it's he's accepting, and he'll do it reliably repeating it. So it's like, okay, well, counts as a word.
I'm glad I helped you get that blanket. It sounds like she's really enjoying it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Cute and fluffy and keeps her warm. My wife would be all over it. The next thing you need to get her is a sweater with a snack pack in it. Like, have you? No, it's a real thing. Like I gave my wife one. It's
I know it's a thing, but I'm like, no, because she was complaining about she needs to lose weight, and then decides for like a week 5 days in a row, like, oh, I'm not going to do any exercise.
That has nothing to do with the.
So I'm going to eat cheese.
She could. Here's the thing. She could put healthy snacks in the snack pack. She doesn't need to put, cookies in there. She could put whatever she wants. You are not control of the snack pack. You're just giving her the means of the snack pack. My wife normally uses her snack pack to actually, like, when she's like got a plate of food and she wants to bring a Coke, a can of Coke or something, she'll put that in the snack pack. Come on, go. There we go. Oh my god. I don't do laundry for one day, and holy Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I will have 5 loads of laundry going at the same time.
No one can live at that speed.
No? No, they're already. Oh no, they're starting to undone. Like I can't unload and load the dryer faster than this thing can go beep beep, letting me know that it's done.
Oh, this is BS.
Oh, what's BS? What is?
I'm right. I have to attack an outpost. I'm like, okay, I'll do that. But as I arrive, some rebels arrive and attack the fortress that sets off the guards, and the guards set off the reinforcements beacon. As soon as they arrive, it says, the beacon is lit, reinforcements are coming. I'm like, no!
That's not fair!
We can't do that. Yeah. So I get to the front door and I'm already at half health and reinforcements are arriving. Where are you going? Okay, I'll set that guy on fire. That'll teach him to come at me. Whoop. I accidentally set the horse on fire. Now I feel bad.
Do you really?
No, there's an evil horse.
That's what I thought.
You could tell from the eyes.
Oh, bugger.
Yes, evil horse. That's right, it's Tiggy. Well done. He loves pointing at Daniel Tiger's little stuffy toy.
I'm surprised he's not in daycare yet. Or you guys?
You know, the wife's been looking. They find out like how much it costs. I'm like, yeah, I can look after him. But I think you should do it just for the whole like social interaction thing.
Well, that's it. That's what my, especially because he's close to a COVID baby, right?
Yeah.
That's why my sister was the same way. She's like, yeah, we gotta get him into preschool, not preschool, but like daycare, just so that he knows what other kids are.
That's why we go to the those story times in the park. It's like, hey, look, you get to look at other kids and say, da-da.
And they all.
And he stares at them. He's like, oh.
What are you?
Yeah, pretty much. But then there's the because we used to go to an actual play park thing, but then that was closed for like another 4 or so months while they changed the soil that was potentially contaminated a few years ago, and they never did anything about it.
Hello.
So yeah, the weekend, not the weekend, the morning read along things in the park. So the only thing he can really get to. Mondays is a mess though, because like it's like 2 years old and under. So okay, that's him. So we go to a park, but last week it was inside because of the rain, and this week it was inside because of the heat. So it's like close quarters, I guess fair where, you know, in an auditorium. But then afterwards they said, right, you know, like 10, 20 minutes of story, sing-along. And then we bring out the musical instruments and we put them all on the front, and all the kids come over and bang on musical instruments, and it just turns into chaos. And he watches this madness happen, and he sits in the auditorium chair. He's like, I don't want to get out.
I mean,
he watches them. He's like, that's interesting, but that's also dangerous. I don't want to go near that. I'm like, I don't blame you.
So he's growing up with British values, I see. I'll watch the insanity from over here. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, almost done. Come on.
But like, when you go to the Thursday morning read-long thing in the park, it was Wednesdays, but now they that person has been moved to another library for a little while, so it's like, okay, someone's gonna come over and take over, and they're gonna do Thursdays instead. And it's for, again, like 2-year-olds and under, and read-along and happy times. But then it's like the first 15 minutes is, you know, like a couple songs, a couple stories, and then like, okay, now we're gonna put books out, and everyone can come like pick up a book and take it back and all read it, and then bring it back to the front again. But pretty quickly, like, you think, oh, this would be great, like networking, and a bunch of parents get together and say, hey, play date time, let's all go. No. Within like 10 minutes, everyone's like packed up and gone. It's like, oh, so much for everyone, you know, getting to know each other and
no sense of a community. That's what it sounds like
yeah.
to me. That's the one thing I discovered going from Point Claire, like my old like the suburbs to the country. How community starts to really matter in terms of like when I go down the street now, people say hello, and like they know I'm English only, right? That like I'm the weird English kid, and like, you know, they recognize my dogs, and like, you know, there's a sense of like, if I stop walking around, people would wonder where I went, and they would come visit my house and be like, where did you go? Why weren't you out walking your dogs today?
Come fix my computer.
No one's actually asked me to do that yet. I think it's because it's all Farmer John's, right? So I think that they just don't have. Can
you
technology.
hack my tractor so I don't have to keep paying subscription?
That's actually a real problem. I know that on the Facebook thing.
That's what came to mind. Yeah. Because
we have a John Deere, not far from here. And they posted on the Facebook saying, on the community page saying, like, if we discovered your tractor has been altered in any way or changed or blah blah blah, you won't be able to get service from us. And like one guy's like, lols, like, dude, we don't really, you're only here to buy new equipment. We have 12 people who know how to like repair your equipment. Like, get out. Because it's exactly that. They're like,
I love that over in the, like, what's it, over in the Ukraine or something, they managed to use the low jack essentially to shut down all these tractors that have been stolen. Like, ha, there you go. Like, oh, okay. Well, I guess it has some use then.
I think that's what the future's like sadly going to become. Like everything is locked down with DRM in some way, shape, or form. Oh, you have a cell phone?
You gotta pay a subscription to BMW to have your seat warmers.
Yeah, no, that like I always find that just like, come on, man. But what worries me, I don't think it's going to be in the next 5 years, but then definitely in the next 10 years, personal computers are going to go away. It's going to be you rent a computer from like some server somewhere, and that's your computer. Like you get a dead box, and the idea of a personal computer is going to become more of a, you know, a luxury, right? Because the thing is like most people just need it for like what? Facebook, basic email and stuff like that. Why would I spend like, you know, $2,000 on a computer when I can just spend like $5 a month and I get a unlimited access to a computer with my computer box? And I'm gonna call it now. Apple's gonna do it first. Oh, you want you know, you want this kind of processor? No problem. It'll cost you an extra $5 a month. That scares me.
It's like the evolution of cloud computing.
Well, that's exactly what it is, right? Imagine everything in your hard drive is somewhere else, and someone else can look at it. That absolutely terrifies me. I mean, I don't have nothing bad on my hard drive or anything like that, but like, you know, the age of piracy will definitely...
Well, if I wanted to, I should be able to if I wanted to.
Oh, Jesus. All those NECA documentaries are not mine! Beep. No, but if
it's holding it for a friend.
Everything will become like a SaaS, system as a service, and it's just going to be just garbage. Beep, beep, beep. I'm not very good at the llama game. At least the climber doesn't go down. I have to play this for 3 minutes. This feels longer than 3 minutes. Okay, I did it. Okay. Now it's just laundry. I just have to finish all the laundry. 15 loads of laundry. Yes, I agree with that, baby.
You ever agree with him? Can't have him thinking he's right about something.
Oh, don't worry.
Maybe at the end of it.
That will get crushed once he gets married. As soon as you get married, you realize you're never right. You're just, you know, agreeing with whatever your wife says.
I try that, and then the wife asks me to make the decision instead, like, oh, we need to do a thing. I'm like,
oh,
okay.
Yeah, no, my wife's been starting to do that now, where she'll be like, oh, you make the decision. I'm like, no. You always ask me to make the decision, so no, we're not playing this game where all of a sudden making decisions. Because if I make a decision and it's the wrong decision, guess who gets blamed? Yeah, there we go.
That's the fun thing is I never make the wrong decision. She might think it's the wrong decision, but it's not the wrong decision.
Well, I mean, you know, when she's making the decision, sorry, when you make the decision, she just blames on you. That's how it works.
She never sticks around long enough to see the consequences.
Wham! Damage.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. I don't think I'll get 15 laundry done because I don't have enough laundry to do. I'm sitting here doing nothing, and there's no... Literally, there's no laundry.
You know how it's that process. You make one big change, and they'll like notice and go, "Ah, lots of tiny little changes."
Uh-huh.
Don't really notice so soon, and then next thing you know, like I've redone half the house. She's getting at that point, like, hang on, this she's starting to notice that things were not like it was when we moved in.
Why is there no more raccoons in the cellar?
If I shave off my beard, it takes her 2.5 days to notice. Actually, now she's down to about half a day.
Well, that means she's improving.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I found out if I just spin like this in circles, eventually a laundry basket will appear that I have to do. That's, I need more laundry!
That's what I do. I just spin around in circles and suddenly work appears.
You just stare at the floor and just go wee, 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 wee.
Even now, as I'm sitting here, work is appearing for me to do.
I think that's called a dirty diaper.
Whee! Just wanna just go up to the bathroom right next to us. Not even the one upstairs, but the small bathroom next to us. I just gotta measure the hole in the ceiling, measure the vent that's gonna go in its place, and figure out the size of the bracket to cut out to fit on that space.
Did you just try putting WD-40 on the fan? Because my fan was making a lot of noise, and I just spray a bunch of WD-40 in there, and it seemed to make it quiet.
It's one of these ones where we can, because the building, I think the building contractors when came in, they did like the 4 of these houses in a row.
Okay.
And they said, okay, we're gonna do this with whatever parts we have. So they used the cheapest
garbage.
bog standard parts.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like, this is for.
I think you died.
Quiet. Oh no!
Oh no, you're back.
Yeah, I never went anywhere.
Oh no,
Maybe because I'm trying to angle the microphone so the nothing was going to be like making noise in the microphone, or maybe it's just the wrong angle.
Oh no, it's probably because of Gilded just being a butt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the arcade is making a lot more money now. Wow!